I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin'. Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
I saw the septuplets, and when he was the girl,
now I'm gonna need y'all to stop talking to people that's not on camera. If they don't got a mic, they not in the conversation. We gotta invite them.
Okay.
I like it. I mean, give me all the rules.
I got you. This is Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Get your fucking life together. And I got Saf in the building.
I'm in the building. Yo.
And this is a very special episode for us, man. We are in the studios of the Love and Then What podcast.
INR Studios.
Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves to my audience.
I go by Theo Dolce. Yeah, man.
I go by Mr. Everybody from INR Studios, Loving Them What podcast host. Theo Dolce is my latest and greatest and the best host I've ever had in my
Talk
life.
heavy.
You heard that, Robbie?
Robbie's in the background, by the way.
Robbie caught a stray.
We are at INR Studios, so Robbie is the guy behind our INR Studios.
shot that
Salute
in
to
the air.
Robbie, man.
Yeah, shout out to Robbie.
And his young superstar he got on board.
Lil
with
Robbie.
today,
Little
man.
boss is in the
Lil
building.
Robbie's in the building.
Little boss is here, man. Now, these is two gentlemen that opened their platform up to my team multiple times at this point. You see, I got the brand on.
Nice.
Not to take away from the dopest shirt in the world that is
Nice,
right
nice.
next to me. You know
I
what
got
I mean?
mine on in
It's a
spirit.
good shirt.
I got mine on in
Amateur twerk, it
spirit.
sucks. But no, Love and Then What podcast, man. First of all, tell the people what it is that you guys do. Because Theo, you said who you are, but what do you do?
As far as on the podcast or
As
just
far
period?
as life.
Oh,
Business.
Theo Dolce, man. I'm a I hate to say jack of all trades because a jack of all trades ain't a master of nothing. So
Slippery slope.
yeah. So, but I do a little bit of everything. I'm an engineer, producer, artist, writer, singer, rapper, whatever you need in the musical field. I'm willing to tap in and jump in and do it at a extremely high level. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, just a great co-host. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great wingman.
No, but that's a dope resume. You just let off quite a few attributes that mean that you put work into your crafts.
Oh, for sure,
Multiple crafts, and that you somebody that likes to get shit right. That's you know what I mean. Before my people hear your commentary, I want to know what kind of mind they dealing with. So sometimes what you do in life, even if it's business, tells what kind of mind you have.
Absolutely.
Type of shit.
Facts.
So my kind of mindset is, I just saw you both do a shot. Nary a shot over here.
Nobody wants to drink this shit with me. It's cool.
Nobody wants to
Yeah,
drink tequila.
coconut
by the way.
shit on Sammie.
So, I am Mr.
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm
you
the
talking about?
host of the Love and Then What podcast. The Love and Then What podcast was basically born out of my divorce, and then it evolved from there. It started with just relationships, and then it moved on from your love for everything. If you love music, if you love chicken, if you love whatever you love, reaches over
Because
there.
I
eat
bring
chicken.
a bag of chicken every week.
Theo brings a bag of chicken almost every week now. That's like his thing. So if you
But
love
you have
beer,
not brought any chicken since I've been here.
Yes, I did.
No, he
Something
bought
right there.
chicken.
I'm gonna take a shot by myself.
Yeah,
INR Studios.
look at
Chicken right
you.
there.
Jeez, look, you
Chicken right there.
want a thigh breast? Because that's all that's left.
Now, I've heard this story, and we've had this conversation, so it's going to sound kind of redundant. I'm going to find a new way to ask the question. What was your understanding of podcasting before you became a co-host of one of the best podcasts around?
The best.
Damn, that's a
you know,
great
I
question.
understand.
The how I look at podcasts, because you already know, being in our culture of what podcasts we do deal with, like Drink Champs, or I was heavy on the Joe Budden podcast until all the bullshit happened. But just being able to have that conversation, it's not like
You was intrigued by it already, like
yeah,
personally.
just even my ex, how we got together because of my ex, we broke up and whatever. But
conversation on
she told me like podcasting is your thing. Before I even, what? That's not for me. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? So
She
just
knew
seeing
you
that,
would be good in that realm.
yeah, like just conversation, because I'm one of them people that ask intriguing questions. Like ask you something that's like thought
And you don't
provoking.
dodge a lot of
Yeah, what's the point?
shit. Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I can
That's
answer
important.
it now, you know what I'm saying? If I
You
can
can't
answer
have
it
but
now.
so many conversational boundaries when you have to talk to everybody.
No, for sure. And I think just the transparency in the podcast. It wasn't just like an interview. Like once I started like digging into those podcasts in particular, it's just transparency. And I'm a huge sports fan, so digging into those podcasts too, they like I follow a lot of white podcasts with sports.
Yeah.
Because white guys in sports,
They
the
go
transparency
so deep
is so.
into this shit.
He's so fucking like. I mean,
No,
they
like,
get into it. You know what I'm
means
saying?
something.
Like
You
it's
come from a different place in their soul, man.
for sure. And so, like, I mean, just watching that and being able to have those type of conversations, why not?
Why not add your thing to the
Right
I
now,
mean,
this was different though. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause talking about my relationship or talking about relationship shit in private is different than putting it out here like that.
absolutely.
So,
Shout out
like-
to y'all for putting me through it.
Yeah, cause I'm not one of them people, but like after the breakup, being depressed and fucked up, I got a whole new look on like life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk about anything and not give a fuck.
So with that being said, your understanding of the podcast world before you came up with it, because you started the brand and had Theo on and y'all meshed was what I get, right?
So I want to start off by saying,
Start where I said start at.
Oh shit, we on they
we
shit.
start
Damn.
at the beginning.
Damn.
I just
man.
want to go back to Theo real fast.
Uh-huh.
It was like, it was a really good time when we met. Like he was open to talk about something that not a lot of people are open to talk about.
Absolutely.
Theo was there to talk about the things that he even said in the beginning when we first met. I haven't talked about this in like years, even with like my closest friends.
Mm-hmm.
And the podcast grew because when you come on, you talk about shit you normally want to talk about. As guys, we want to talk about when some girl broke our heart. That would never happen. But everybody has had that happen to them. There's one thing that we've all had in common in our life. Guys or girls. We've all had our heart broken. We all have experienced love in a different way.
And if you haven't, it soon come.
Yeah.
It's
Soon
definitely-
come.
I won't
If you're
wish that
12 and
on
under-
my worst enemy though. I'm being
But
honest.
I mean, it's a part of the maturity process. It's a part of growing. It's a part of getting rid of entitlement. Like, we gotta realize, like, motherfuckers be like, I gave so much to this relationship and it didn't work. I'm never doing that again. So you gave a lifetime worth of shit to one situation and you gonna be outside of where you want to be because you don't want to be disappointed again?
Right.
Like, you can't, like, it has to be more than that. You know what I mean? Now, the openness to talking about it, that's different because, like he said, that is unique. Like, there's not a lot of people that will go, especially on someone else's platform where they don't have control. You know what I mean? You can't dictate editing, questions, and none of that shit.
And he knows how to get shit out of you.
No,
I don't know how he does
an
it.
hour ago. But, like, you know what I'm saying?
I have a talent.
You got to give it up in a certain way. But I don't think people realize, like, I think even we see it through reality TV, we see it in interviews a lot of the times. People think that they can act as if, like, you won't see through it. And a lot of the times, like, even with you talking about your relationship, you could have been fake about the shit that you was talking about. You could have just played cool. The fact that you didn't just play cool is what makes great pods great. You know what I mean? Shit like that make you, I'm guessing, say, yeah, I need somebody like that. That's not going to be fake.
So you can act fake for an hour. You can't act fake for over 2 hours.
Especially with
I think
Time
it's less than
comes
that
with
too.
fakeness.
I think it's less. I think the timing is even less than that.
Well, I mean, you sit with me, I get you a couple drinks, we got you on 15.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I'm
the
a
liquor
guaranteed-
got you in
I'm a guaranteed
That's what I'm
great
saying.
2
guest.
shots.
And
I've been
to mention-
drinking since 1 p.m. I'm a guaranteed great guest.
But not
Not everybody is like me and can be like me.
But that's what I said about earlier when we was discussing.
I'm gonna try my beer.
We was discussing just doing the difference between my platforms.
Come on, hold on. Let me,
Wait, are we all talking?
All right, no, I'm not taking.
I'm gonna take the shot with her. Y'all can
You
take
didn't
the
take
I
shot.
want to take a shot then. If we're all taking shots, I want to take a shot.
No, we ain't gonna get you a shot. You drink the beer with him.
No,
Me and
I'll
her
take a
take
shot.
Come on.
Look, to
Maybe
each his
I'm gonna
own.
take a shot.
I'm not
Let's
Nori.
don't
I'm not Nori. To each his own. No, I need clinks though.
clank clank.
Clean, clean.
All right,
Give me a little. Give me a
Oh
little
my
clinks.
god, y'all gonna have him drunk, man. It's cool. I ain't going home with
So
him.
we sipping with Sammie.
But nah,
I feel like you always have an excuse to be drunk on whatever day you was.
I don't have an excuse.
Oh, that was a joke.
I
You
never
can't
have
say
an
certain
excuse.
shit to
She
women,
keeps saying
man.
that. She keeps going to sit with Sammie.
You can't say certain shit to
That's
women,
the reason,
man.
like that's what we're doing sipping with Sammie. That's not an excuse.
It's not your fault because you're sipping with Sammie.
That's not an
no,
excuse.
y'all gonna stop
And
doing
Theo's
that.
excuse on
You're
Sundays
not gonna
is,
do that.
oh, the podcast. Just the white guy made me do it.
But we're literally sipping with Sammie.
It's
so what
always
else are
the
we
white
supposed to-
man.
He's Barstool Rube. Like this guy, like
No
Sa-
offense,
I love
gang,
Sammie, dude.
but it's
He's a
always
great
the
guy.
white man.
Sammie's a great dude.
he has a song that
But
says,
Theo,
and we sipping,
Theo,
we sipping.
I'm also Sammie to Theo.
Sam is alright. He alright. We ain't
I'm
gonna-
My
the
shit's
Sammie
what
to
y'all
Theo.
blazing at.
You know what I mean? Like,
Theo don't, and Theo know this. He didn't tell you. He my new favorite young boy. Like he on the list.
What about me?
I got. You can't really be my young boy because you won't understand when I tell you the young boy shit to do.
What should I do?
What should I do?
When I say yo, fall back, you gonna disappear.
No, but I don't. Well, you say, if you were to say fall back to me, I would
You
say
say
wait.
fall back to me. I know you. I'm
What happened with say less?
You know?
What happened with say less?
thought I
I
told
tell
you
you
shut
fall
the fuck
back.
up.
I'm never gonna see him again.
If you said fall back to me, I would say, what does that mean to you? How could I succeed in your life
By this
with fall
somebody that
back?
got shot.
No, it's crazy though.
There's too much discussion.
It's crazy though, because certain shit. Like one day he hit me up and said something about was it handle? He said, "Yeah, that's my new handle." Or something. He said something. I said,
Like you fly with the words
Oh my
today.
God.
Today you fly with the words.
"Learning,
What
bro."
kind of cereal did you have today?
I'm fucking Mr. Everybody. I started the
40 ounce was
podcast
Captain Crunch.
as Justin Judge. I am now Mr. Everybody because
Talking about, you know, he ain't drinking Henny. I put him on.
I never had Henny actually before Theo.
And now he acting like
What did you
that's
drink
his
before
shit.
that? Before that, what were you drinking?
Beer.
Captain's my favorite.
Captain.
Even so,
Captain.
to this day, Captain's my
I've been in
favorite.
the club with Captain Morgan before.
Captain,
No bullshit. Yo, he had his hoes with him and all that.
Yo,
Yeah,
Like,
so
I am
all
saying.
that.
I have a 9 to 5.
Like, I've been in
And we
I
are
partied
sipping
with
with him.
Captain Morgan before.
Real?
No bullshit. We was in Cancun.
yo, you know one thing. So look, I gotta say this right because this my dog. I love going to white bars, right? Because I just love the vibe. Like I don't love the hood shit all the time. I love the white bars, right?
Yeah.
Only thing about the white bars that I don't like is they don't always have
Have-
your drink of choice.
No, they
They
never
don't
have
have
cognac.
cognac. Exactly.
Because
They don't have no cognac.
Because they don't
Hold
want
on.
you there.
know
But
funny?
I'm gonna tell you the
Good to
worst.
say that.
I'm gonna tell you the worst.
I ain't
thing
never
about
think of it
going
like
to-
that.
The worst thing about going to white events is if you're not aware of the shoe rule. Let me explain to you. Don't wear new shoes ever. You're going to get spilt on. You're going to get stepped on.
Jumped
You're going
on.
to get bumped. And you know what's the difference between a white club and a black club? When a black person bumps you, they turn around and look back to see whether they gotta apologize, chump you. They look back. When a white person spills half their beer on you,
It's
they
nothing.
keep it fucking moving.
Yes.
It never happened. You know why?
How you
'Cause
doing?
they
Keep
never
moving.
been punched in the back of their head for that shit before. So it's not a thing. It just happened.
See, I feel you on that,
It's
but
the shoe rule. Do
I'm-
not wear new shoes to white people events.
I'm so me that I don't
You just
care
gotta
where
be
I'm
fly
at.
anyway.
No, even that. But I'm just saying, like,
Even that.
That too.
yeah, of course,
Also.
yeah. You know what I'm saying. But if I bump you, like, I guess it's just how I grew. I don't care. Like, I ain't too hood to say, yo, my bad.
No,
Yo,
you shouldn't
my fault.
be.
My
But
bad.
that's the
We
thing.
do that, but-
they're
Yeah.
not being disrespectful when they don't do it.
No, I understand.
not
It's
a
like when
thing.
it's like when they pee and walk out the
It's not
bathroom
a
without
thing.
washing their
Like
hands.
stepping on somebody's sneaks
Nasty
didn't become a global
motherfuckers.
thing until Spike Lee
Sorry,
put
I'm
it in
sorry,
the movie.
sorry.
Wait, all
I
right.
know
So
what I'm
Theo
saying.
just talked about how he goes to white bars. He'll go.
Y'all go in the bathroom, don't wash your hands after y'all piss and shit.
watch
I
y'all.
do.
We watch y'all too.
I do. By the
Like,
way,
we nasty ass white boy.
whenever I go any,
We watch y'all.
I went to a Cowboy game
be at
and
the
that shit
Euro,
happened.
like,
I was
nasty
mad as
motherfucker,
shit.
not go
I
watch
do.
shit.
That's disgusting to not do that. I normally. He said you go to white bars. I go
love
to
it.
black bars. It's weird. Like I don't even.
So you do
I
the-
walk
you do the
into a
opposite.
bar
Like, you do
No.
reciprocal.
and I don't realize that it's a black bar until
He don't go to a hood
I'm
bar.
in there for a while. Like I order a beer.
That's
and
how you know
I,
he's not in hood bars. He said he doesn't
No,
realize
it's
that
for
it's
a
a
while.
black bar until he's in there for a while.
Let me bring you to a bar that
But
I
hold
go
on.
You had to go in some
But
of the
hold
bars that
on.
we go in to kick it.
You know right away.
my girl.
We know it's a black bar.
My girl knows it's a. So like
He getting lit. He lit.
I'm definitely
He's
drunk.
speaking English now.
You want me to tell you what?
He's speaking English now. No, we ain't gonna. Why you stopping? Woo!
So,
Ooh, I love it.
but when I go
Ric
somewhere,
Flair.
He said, "My girl."
my girl, she knows what's going on. She knows exactly where we
She
are.
can smell it.
Ashley is it. I ain't gonna lie. She's lit.
She's by far
lit.
way better than I am.
Yeah, I know. She
Like,
can
but
order
the
her
thing
liquor
is,
too.
Now, let's not confuse issues. If it's not a thing to you, it's not a thing to you. You
What?
see what I'm saying? Like when he says, when I go in these areas, I don't off top recognize what exactly
Right,
the,
that's what
because
you
if
think
it's-
about.
He's not going in there with the intention of looking for a comfort zone based on race. He's going in there looking and seeing what kind of shit they got on draft. Do they got what I drink at the... Like, he's going as a regular mindset walking in the bar should be.
That's the problem
So
that me and
when
Ashley
we
have.
joke about the fact that you're not in the spots that we in, the thing is, there's certain spots that we be in where it just hits you.
Yeah, no. If you walk in,
Smack
come
you
on,
in
the bar that I was in last night. If you walked in, and I'm not even trying to
The
like
after
be
hour
funny
or
or
the
nothing.
first one or
the
the
first
one
one,
before
the,
that?
the first one I was at.
Cool.
Even the after hour, nobody really paying attention. Everybody already lit. You know, after hours. Think about it.
No,
after hours, they
funny
fucked
hours.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Funny
So,
hours.
be honest. The after hours I was at, they would have seen you come in. And they'd have been like, cha-ching. I ain't even being funny.
I know
They'd
what
be
you're
like,
saying.
you know what I'm saying? They'd have been like, oh, money. And they'd have been on your ass.
But you had a great night.
Yeah, you would have had a great
No
night.
matter what, I had fun.
The
anywhere I
fantasy
go.
would have been amazing
I
too.
don't have
Now, can we have this conversation because he kind of touched on it, right?
Sure.
Talk to me.
We didn't get because we all ramming, but when we go in white areas, the music stops. When he comes in my bar, there's a bunch of dudes who will make sure he got the time of his life
No,
just to have fun.
yo,
with
it's crazy.
The white guy.
Yeah, you know exactly because a nigga gonna be like, oh, it's a fucking white boy. Get him, like they gonna get you fucked up and have
Is
fun
that
with
true?
you, bro.
Do you notice that?
But I've been in
part?
white bars where white
No,
people do the
both
same
of
thing to
them.
me.
The fact that sometimes, like, if you was like, you know, it's certain places that if you take Theo to, he might have the experience that I had at them couple motherfucking funerals we was talking about earlier. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, based on averages, on percentages, most places he takes you with him, once he says this is my guy,
Never done
You
it.
cool?
They ain't never gonna bother you.
they're never gonna, like, as soon as he, first of all,
Well, I can't say
now
that.
the
though.
number one
it's gonna
rule.
be somebody in the cut that's trying to rob you. I can't stop that.
No, they're thinking about it. Action depends on who he's with.
Facts.
You
I
see
did
what I'm
MMA
saying?
for
If
like
they
4
think
years.
that they
You
can
can
get
try to
over
rob
on
me,
him
go
and
ahead.
he with you, that's your fault.
I'm
Now,
saying
yeah,
his own
granted,
actions too.
that's
Not
your
only-
fault.
who he's with in his own actions
But
as well.
also,
No, absolutely. But like
you gotta take into
the
consideration
number
though,
one
Sammie.
rule about the one white guy that's with the black guys is what the fuck.
But
did
think
he
about
do
this.
to get their respect.
No, think about this though. Think about this.
different than it used to
I'm
be.
not here
Every
for
time,
respect.
look,
I
talk
don't-
about.
It's a little different than it used to be too, though. You know, probably 10, 15 years ago,
Yeah, 'cause
I don't think it
people-
was the same.
So
They-
let me ask you
more
this though.
intertwined.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though, because we all got certain like us. We all got regular bars, hood bars that we go to.
Right.
That like 15 people in that joint. When you walk in, they know you, and you can what up? Like last night it was one, but it's always people in there that like, who the fuck is that? I ain't never seen that nigga before. You get what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be that
I
people
just
just
said that
trying
to
out
you in the car.
Yeah.
people
We
trying
just
out
took
a
smoke
bar.
break, and I
Like
just said in the car.
people trying out a bar just because. Like last night, I seen a lot of people in a bar that I never seen in this bar before.
Because it's the holidays and it's
Yeah, it's people from out of town, too. A lot of
and-
people-
So it was
Motherfuckers
cool. You know what I'm
home.
saying? Like, cause I like it was a group of girls,
But you
right?
appreciated
Why
it.
y'all
Hold
in here?
on. You're saying this from a level of appreciation, though. You said you appreciated seeing that,
Yeah.
as opposed to the other guy that's like, these niggas is in here getting all our hoes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying to her in the car when I was like, yo, we can't just say, well, such and such only did this when we know that fuck shit happens for less, right? So when I'm going to somebody else's neighborhood bar, I know me. I could buy rounds for everybody. I could book a couple chicks in here if I want to. But I also know that I could do nothing and 2 or 3 chicks will holler at me because I'm the new guy. It's like high school again, right? But as soon as one of them holler at me, these dudes in this bar that be here all the time might not have never seen her naked. That's they bitch.
But guess what? As a female, it's even
And I
different.
know that that's coming. So you know what I do? I'm good, sweetheart.
But guess what?
Not because I don't deserve what you about to do because of it, because I know it can happen and it ain't worth it.
But listen how different it is for a female. Because guess what? What you said was, you know, you had to actually have an interaction with the female for a man to feel, you know, threatened or whatever. As a female coming in the room,
But that's
I get the hate from other females just off my looks. Like, I don't even have to talk to anybody else.
dig the
Like,
fact that,
you know
but
what I'm
dig
saying?
the
Like,
fact that that'll be the
Try to
same
be a
reason.
light-skinned nigga.
But dig the
You
fact
know?
that that'll be the same reason that me and her are vibing at the bar. Because she in there on some shit like these bitches ain't fucking with me, and I'm in there on some shit like I'm not even from around here. I'm just chilling, and me she'll hey, what you drinking, whatever have you. And next thing you know, somebody on my head because the light skin joint that they wanted in they bar, not even that they knew her,
right.
And the bad part about it is
is talking to me.
A
She
lot
didn't
of
even offer
times-
me no pussy.
Right.
a lot of times when you sitting at the bar like with a woman, like with me, what I know, I go to happy hour by myself a lot, especially if I get off work and I just want something to eat. And I go to happy hour by
into that.
myself, like you
I'm
know what I'm
into
saying. So I always have conversations like women that sit next to me, and we'll just be You heard that?
Yes.
Oh, my fault.
Me?
Damn, player.
No.
It's my mama. It's my mama.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, mama.
No,
Happy
Didn't
hours.
meant to make
Yeah, so
you
look,
drink.
happy hour. So I go there. And, I meet women, you know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm attractive, and they'll say something to me about that, but our conversation is switch. It's not a like, damn, what's your name? What's your number?
Because you got a fucking brain.
Yeah, and then once they start having a conversation with me, now, so I get what you're saying when you go to bars, because anytime I sit at a bar, no matter where I'm at, and somebody sit next to me, I'm always like, I could say something to break the ice and just be funny, and they'd be like, hey, we'll laugh and this and they know that I'm not trying to come at them. And
but at the end of the day, you're not uptight.
And then niggas that come around, you know what I'm saying? I seen niggas like actually that know her, be like, damn, like come in between us, like, damn, what's up? Listen to the dirt, and just waiting for me to say something, and I just be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? It's the light skinned guy. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But then at that point, it's like, what tip you on?
Now that's where I'm at.
And
like
that's
last
where
night,
it become freak. You know, it can get
when
crazy.
people like the bar I was at last night. This is my family. They all know me. Don't act crazy, bro. Please don't. Not tonight.
No, but that's been
We
my
too
motto.
deep in here right
So
now.
would you
don't
invite
know
me
that,
to where
though.
you were at last night?
I would.
No,
but you would be with me.
You would have, but it has to be acknowledged. Just like, and it's not because you white, because I give you an example. If I meet Theo, Theo got his crew, I got my crew. You know what I'm saying? If we go to the same place and we don't know each other is going to be there, right? I bump into you by the bar. My intention is to make sure that your folks know that who my folks is, so we know we together. Like, it's important, because if my man step on his man's shoes and it don't go right, I don't want to be in the middle of that, and he don't want to be in the middle of that.
See, I agree where Sammie and Theo, you're both, I want to use the word palatable. Where when I'm
Did you call us poundable?
palatable,
Oh, okay.
where you're not
No,
like
it got weird.
palatable, meaning like you guys
I know what
aren't
you
like you guys are like both like good people. Like I would be palatable to your group of friends, right? I don't think I'm like
No, my friends
aggressively,
will
like,
fuck with you.
yeah, like I'm not like aggressive, and I don't become, especially outside of this podcast, I'm not aggressive in any way.
Outside this podcast,
I'm like a wet noodle. Like bro, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You want to drink a beer?
He's a tackle.
I don't
Just
need
like
listen,
I don't think you guys are like
Don't be a wet
too
noodle when you out
aggressive
with
in
me.
one way. Like you guys are not like, I believe in this, and you should not believe in this.
Right.
Like we're kind of like agreeable to a certain state.
Oh, you're talking about a level of understanding.
Yeah, like
Now,
we're
all
all
my-
like good people. Like we're like,
But
oh,
this is the difference, and this is where the confusion comes in when shit goes left. All of my people don't have the same understanding that I have. They have respect for how I move, so they'll respect the understanding. You see what I'm saying? Like, I might be with a guy that don't fuck with white people,
yeah.
but if you come with me, in his head, you must be the coolest white guy in the world.
Yeah.
Because you with me, and not because I don't be with, because a lot of my friends, they'll see my pictures online and all that. You see, I party like you party. I be in them white bars, I
keep
be
it
in
G.
them festivals.
Me doing this podcast with him, I'm gonna keep it G, bro.
People think
I have
automatically-
homies that don't like. I'm gonna be honest, that don't like, nah, bro. I don't like what homie be talking about or how he be talking, or they don't understand. I'm gonna say it like this: they don't understand white humor to a
Yeah.
certain extent.
It's a
like,
completely different thing.
like if you say some shit about
You
your
love
dick,
gay jokes.
Yeah.
You know gay jokes is a white boy thing?
yeah, like
I know this.
Like, dick jokes is
I
y'all
love
own it.
that, bro.
we don't talk about it. Like
Y'all
you know,
own that. But y'all also have the
Yo.
best joke ever known to man, and you know what it is?
What is it?
That's what she said. It's the best joke ever. The
good
shit
joke.
works every
So-
time, no matter what.
I ain't gonna lie, I still do that. That's my favorite
Y'all got
thing.
the best joke
You wanna hear
ever,
something crazy?
yo.
You wanna hear something crazy? My brother 43, right? My oldest brother. That's who I look up to. He put me on Nas since I was a kid. Like my biggest influence, right? So watching the podcast, he loves anything I'm doing, especially to be an entrepreneur. But one time, his homies, like anything I do, he sent to his homies, right? So one time he sent the podcast. Well, he didn't even send it to him. He seen it of his little shorts if he do like the promo
Yeah,
joint.
the clips, yeah.
And one of the clips said, I was talking, and I said, I suck dick. But I was referring to when Tank said it.
Oh,
So I was talking about what Tank said,
this
but
is white
how he
boy
clipped
humor
it, yeah,
to
but how he
flip it
clipped it
that
up.
way.
I never promoted it.
I've stopped it since
No,
then.
you
By the
stopped.
way,
No, you stopped. No,
No, but
granted,
it's different. Like,
you wasn't.
bro,
I don't get it.
But
By
you
the
had
way-
to understand.
By the way, suck a dick's always funny to me.
Yeah, see, you wilding the fuck out.
Mind you,
But in reality,
I would
first
never
white
do
person
that.
we've had on
It's so
our pod, or the
it's so obscure for what I would do.
first white male we've had on our pod.
so, but
Wait, I'm the
granted,
first white guy.
I don't think that you understood. Look. how me saying it to you, you probably thought it's just me saying it being offended. You don't understand the text,
the humor is different,
and the shit that people was saying
and
back
white
to
people
me about
love
it.
passive aggression and they love sarcasm.
No, I take what Theo says.
Our
not with a
humor
grain of salt,
is
a
more
pound of salt.
bold a lot of the times. So it's like you can't just slide that.
Like
in
I'm gonna
and-
grind you up. Like your sneaks is fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna say, hey, suck dicking today. Like,
No. You skipped over. You had a great point. I'm gonna grind you up and say your sneaks is fucking dick. You're gonna say, hey, cool shoes.
But that's the thing,
Like that's what you'll do. Like your way of shitting on me is to say cool shoes.
Mm-hmm.
My way of shitting on you is to make the whole entire fucking cafeteria aware that them shoes is fucked up.
Right.
Facts.
And mind you, I don't have to say it loud. I gotta say it right. Like it's a skill set.
Right.
Am I wrong?
No,
No,
agree.
but
You don't argue
totally
with the
agree.
best of them.
Absolutely.
she
And
wanted
but
to say
you-
something.
She doesn't have a microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
as white people, that's not accepted in white culture.
As white people, it's not accepted in
To
white culture.
out people.
Out people.
To out people.
But that's
Sorry, I
why. But see, this.
I
is-
think I should have said that because
No, but this
Hear
is
me.
but this is a better conversation because on some real shit, that's why outside of the power dynamics that we know inside of society, that's why a lot of the times white
cultural.
people are looked at as weaker because they don't do that, so they don't go through that. They don't survive that.
I don't even know if it's weaker. I just think it's different because I think culturally we
I
all.
said it's perceived as
Right.
when it comes to black people because a lot of the times you'll look at it and you'll be like, I can say something to you that'll fold you.
Yeah.
You're not even built for what I'm built
Absolutely.
for. Like he says, say less to you, and it created a conundrum. Can you imagine?
I love.
Great word.
Can
I
you
support
imagine?
the word conundrum.
Damn, nigga.
That was
Can
a
you
loud
imagine-
bang, by the way.
I ain't
Bang,
gonna
bang,
be
Can you
loving
bang.
right
imagine
now.
the last thing
Shit.
that was said to one of us that really became a problem? It wasn't say less.
Right.
So that's looked
trying
at
to think
as
of
a
it.
weakness.
You know
Not
what the
to
last thing
mind
that
you-
was said to me that bothered me?
But hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to relate it back to when I say we understand the power dynamic of government and of the system, right? We still know that you're more powerful. We still know that if you say he hit me, I get arrested. But you're a bitch. We still know that you understand money more than me. But you're a bitch. And you might not even be a bitch. You're just confused by something that we would have took on the chin because we have to.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's why it looks like at the same time that we can complain about y'all swinging down, we feel like we can always fuck you up.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And that's where it comes from.
Like you saying me saying say less. I'm gonna tell you what bothered me, like of having a close friend say shit to you, saying shit like, I was loyal to you when you didn't deserve my loyalty.
It's a real thing.
Or saying something of the nature of saying some shit like, nigga, don't flatter yourself.
So hold up. You said that bothers you if somebody said that to you?
No, I'm saying when you got close friends that say shit like that to you, you know what I'm saying?
Do that?
But don't flatter yourself is kind of as condescending to say less.
Yeah.
It is to a certain extent, but no, I can't say that because listen, in our culture, just of like you was just saying,
Well,
like
make something out of
how was you
nothing.
just
Yeah.
pitting it? If I say less to you, we about to go about our business. You be like, yo, we about to go see Run
Or
DMC.
I'm gonna directly
Say
be
less.
like, what happened?
Now,
So-
if I say to you, if you say
Thank
to
you,
me,
sir.
if
Thank
I
you,
say to yo, bro,
Shout out Meech.
like for example, if
Homie
I say
Meech.
if somebody says to you that's doing for you, or be saying, yo, bro, like if I ask you to do something, right? If I ask you to do something, and I know you supposed to get the shot glasses, you supposed to have all the shot glasses here every week. You got it, yo, bro. Why do I gotta tell you to have the shot
Right.
glasses, bro? You gotta be here. And you be like, yo, don't flatter yourself like I need you. That's a way we're gonna feel like, oh, I'm not saying it. Why are you taking it personal?
So in every comment, in all the comments that you made, I was going to say at that point, that's when I sit back and assess the whole situation and figure out, do that person even need to be involved in this? Because if you even say, regardless if it's business, personal, whatever it is, if you feel as though you can say this to me, like, what are you doing here? Are you valuable? Like, what do you like?
And
Am I
everybody get
flattering
mad at me
myself?
when I do that?
Like,
Like I cut everybody up. Once you give me that energy, I'm that person. Once you give me that energy already,
yeah.
oh, okay, I know where it is.
No.
So anything you say after that is null and void.
It's not even that. I'm
I don't
really
even see
sitting
it
here-
no more.
What, and you probably know this about me from the interactions we've had, bro. My personality, I'm a fucking boss. Period. There's certain ways that like people are used to talking to people, and when it comes across my plate, I'm like, people don't talk to me like that. And motherfuckers don't understand that. They think I'm trying to be smart. Literally.
Yo.
People don't talk to me like that. I have my own secret service, bro. I got a bunch of little motherfuckers that's calling me after I got home telling me they still sitting on the nigga that they think didn't clap hard enough when I was on stage.
No,
Like, you see what I'm saying?
And that's the funny part
so
about
when
it.
I say you don't talk to me like that, it sounds crazy because it's like, who talks like that? Somebody that doesn't get talked to like that.
Right.
That's who talks like that.
And the funny thing about it is,
because I come with respect. I'm humble every time. I don't never got on no jewelry and none of that fly shit. The bottle cap coming soon. But like,
I got on jewelry. Shit.
No, it's not even about
shit,
jewelry.
man.
It's
only
about
playing,
like,
bro.
if you see me, I could be the biggest name in the room, but I'm never going to present as that when I walk in the room.
Right.
You're going to realize that because everybody that walks on stage shouts me the fuck out.
Right. So granted,
while I'm on the corner smoking my weed.
The speak on what you was just saying, right? I feel the same way. So when people actually do that, and I actually like take the road of not arguing back with them, and I just move on later on, everybody spin the block. But
because
I'm that type of person.
Have the conflict.
Yeah,
they're able to in their mind.
Now they thought about it though.
They
You
ducked
get what
the
I'm saying?
conflict.
So now when they come back around and they don't got me how they had me before, like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't got
That's
that
why I
same
say in
open
their
to
mind.
it. It just be like,
because they
oh, now
think-
you
they think
see
it's good and
that you
took
can't.
note.
Yeah, like
You took note.
yeah, like now you see that. Oh, within this brand, oh, you know you like in your head, you know you lost your spot.
You know what?
Right.
When I
Oh, you
need
just an outsider now. You know that, right? You got to
Right.
pay to get in now. You know
When
that,
I
right?
can use you, I'm gonna call you, but I don't want to see you regularly.
I'm gonna keep it G.
When I can use you, I'm gonna call you.
I can't use you.
You know what? At some
You're an
point-
outsider now.
But at some point you can. Cause you
I'm
know why?
gonna keep it G. So, you know, listen. The thing about it is like we grow with people and we feel like we can like the people that you grow with is always going to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you always want to bring your folks along, but in reality, in life, what I'm noticing now is you meet people that fill the role that you thought that he could play.
But guess what? Everybody
But
can't
I'ma
come
teach
along
you-
anyway.
And I'ma
Exactly.
teach you-
That's where I'm at now.
But
So
I'm gonna teach you some
he's
mafia
dead
shit.
now, and somebody else filled in the role that he was exactly supposed to
Let me-
play. So I really don't need.
You thought he was gonna play. He wasn't exactly supposed to play it,
Let me
obviously.
explain to you some mafia shit.
Let's get it.
The ultimate level of boss is when you can have a problem with somebody and later put them on your payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay you to work for me.
Because you bought that house. You control all of that. You dictate what their ceiling is. To make a nigga die bleeding is nothing. To make a motherfucker die breathing, then you saying something.
You sound like you was rapping.
It is.
That's Hove. That's 96. Like, this shit ain't new. Like, it's really
That's
like
old.
it's a like we gotta get out of being petty and going tit for tat. And that's why I could say, like, no, a nigga could do me dirty and I can still use you. I won't partner with you. You're something for hire. You get a percentage or you get what you come for and then you go away. But afterwards, you don't get no residuals.
Yeah.
Where you could have been in the position
And
to
it's
get
by my
residuals
choice.
for shit that you wasn't in the room for.
And it's on my terms, and it's by my choice if you in or you out.
You know what I mean?
And
People
when
get
you in and
paid
out.
off of the shit that I have in business, whether it's this podcast, my last album, all of that shit that nobody knows about because SippinWitSammie is a label. So I get to give out percentages. My old producer, rest in peace to Faust, his widow gets a percentage of that fucking project. She didn't ask for that and she don't even know that. You see what I'm saying? It's on there. So it's like when you really get to a certain level, like these are the conversations we having, yo. Like you run a label. Your shit has to come from that. The same way that a rapper could tell you suck my dick, whatever ain't popping, your young boy ain't shit.
Ain't nobody
If you
talking
could
to me
find
like
but no, listen.
No, I feel you. I'm listening.
But if you could find a way to juice him and pay for the rapper that he said wasn't shit, that's just business. That's just business. We gotta
up,
get
blood?
over it.
What up, cuz? What up, gangsta?
You know, you want your
lit.
white boy back.
What?
yeah, that was.
Like, what?
You know what it is though. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know what it is though. Like with this right here is, and I'm gonna be as transparent as I possibly can. This is not Love and Then One podcast. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's in our. Like you're in our like
Because we
in
the
my
space, he's making-
background
right.
now. You know, you're in my backyard now. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
But I want to
bring
have
him
these
in.
conversations
Yeah.
with him because, like I said, I don't get to do this on Sippin' with Sammie all the time. I don't get to have a white guy to bounce shit off of. And this is somebody that I already have a rapport with. He's not like a random guy we pulled off the streets to make an example out of.
I'm sorry
This
to
is a
say that. I'm sorry to
conversation.
cut you off, but
I was
my
asking
daughter
for
called me
quarters.
7 times while I've been sitting here. And I really need to just see if something's
Go handle
wrong
that.
real quick.
Go handle
So
that. Go
just
handle
give me a
that.
Go ahead, ask me
second.
You
some
want to say edit
questions.
it or you want to go?
No, we're going to keep talking. Go ahead and handle that.
What do you got?
Now, matter of fact, Saf, it's your turn, yo.
Soft,
I
go.
need to hear more Saf on him.
You've heard from me a few times in your life.
Yeah, but not on this pod.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
Not in my seat.
Now, you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. Go ahead.
Stop trying to tell her what she can
Okay.
do. Go ahead.
You can do whatever you want to do. I'm sorry. You're a beautiful person. You can do whatever you want to do.
Oh, he's drunk.
Thank you. Look, thank you. No, so how does it feel, in this staging room, like you're a minority, do you feel as though you can still have your own space in those rooms?
Meaning when I'm a minority in the podcast,
And,
do I
not-
feel like
and you don't have control.
but yeah.
I feel like I'm a curator more than an innovator. What I mean by that is I kind of try to steer the conversation in a certain direction. And again, the podcast is never about my story. It's about your story. But the beautiful part of love is everybody's been a part of that before.
Now,
So
in this
right.
space,
So I'm saying not on your podcast. I'm saying like when you're in. So take it out of this room. So when you're in this room where you're on somebody else's platform, or where you're in any other room when you're a minority, because we kind of experience it like every day, right?
Yeah.
So when you're a minority in these rooms, like, do you feel like you relinquish control? Do you still feel like you can have some type of control? Like, what's your experiences when you're a minority in rooms?
I get that. So I would say 90% of the time, I'm the minority in the room.
Okay.
Probably more than that. 90% being very liberal in that conversation.
Turn your Kango to the back when you're talking to us.
yo, that's
No.
funny.
Should I do it?
No.
How do you do Samuel Jackson?
Yo, that's funny.
He's a cab
He's
driver.
like a
motherfucking
DJ now.
Samuel
He
Jackson.
look like a DJ now. No bullshit. That's funny as shit.
Alright, should I go backwards?
Nah,
Backwards?
Nick, do whatever you want with your head, man.
I'm gonna do
Bull-
it forwards because I feel
That shit
uncomfortable doing
bullshit.
backwards.
I'm not
Cock it
going
to
to
the
judge
side.
He was so
behind
honest.
you.
He was like, because I feel uncomfortable. It was honest.
It feels ingenuous.
Generous.
Ingenuous. Thank you. I've been doing it for a while.
been
Ingenuous.
drinking.
Thank you again, Kay.
He's been drinking.
Kay,
I was about to say that I couldn't swallow
But
my
no,
Red Bull
like,
fast enough.
I think that's a great question because ultimately, even with this podcast, I done had to elbow him a couple times already because he's used to having control. Even when he's in a situation of being a minority, he's used to being able to dictate.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
I agree.
especially if you put him in front of production. He's not used to being in front of a production situation without dictating it.
Exactly.
So I've already nudged him a couple times. So that's a great question.
I don't want to say dictate because dictate makes me sound like a dictator. I want to say that I
y'all love
understand
dick
where
too
the
much.
conversation
He just
should
wanted
go.
to say that
They love
word.
dick so
Understand.
He wanted to say
I
that word.
understand where the conversation. That's
You
a
white
really
boys
loud
love
clap.
dick so much.
Yeah, that shit gave me a headache.
That's a
man.
loud clap. It's a really loud clap.
You see why we don't wear headphones on? Never mind.
Can you imagine if we had headphones on? Oh my goodness.
You the swung on.
I would have. You know what I'm saying?
They shooting.
I love that Saf kind of
Made you look.
because I was like, you know what?
Yo,
I
why
want
we
to
do that
have
so much?
during this podcast. I want to have Saf ask me a question because I knew it would be fucking.
I see he's
A good
trying to run
conversation.
the show again.
No, what happened was
I try not to do this.
his
Okay.
deflection turned into him hosting. Did you see what he just did? He spun out of my whole question and just said, "You know what I want, Sam? You ask better questions than Sammie because I can answer
Hey,
yours."
get my back.
But that was my question.
But it was her question. I was doubling down on her question. No
It's all
bullshit.
good.
I'm gonna
No,
host.
It's
you know
all
what?
good.
I'm gonna put up 8 clips of this episode before it come out, like you do. Cause we don't do that. We do like 2. I'm put out 8 of these because you are
Yeah,
right.
them clips, them joints come crazy, don't
They
they?
work, though.
I like them. I really
I
like
love
them.
them, except for the one he said in us. I
No,
hated
that
it,
one.
Of
bro.
course.
that one-
Of course you
don't
wouldn't
do
like that.
That one was crazy.
Yo,
Of course you wouldn't like
I
that.
but the
was
joint,
hot.
Yeah, you like
but
don't repeat it. Like,
kind of did the same thing to her, but it just wasn't something that
I was like, I look drunk as shit.
Okay, so with your episode, I actually would have been really upset.
Did you
If
watch
were-
her episode? Me,
I put.
you didn't see when me and her, we was in costume. Everybody, I was a
I
dinosaur.
watched part.
I was a dinosaur.
Snippets. I seen.
I
was
was
Predator.
Bugs Bunny.
He was Predator.
He had a onesie on. He was winning.
Nah, I ain't want to put that shit on.
Like
He was
a
here. I was
sweatsuit,
mad.
like,
I ain't want to put it on though, right?
That's how he was mad.
I normally make myself the butt of the joke. I like to be made fun of. I don't know what it is.
Except for that date,
I love to be made fun of.
I know what it is, but we'll talk off camera.
And
Go ahead.
I don't understand what people don't want to be made fun of. I think it's the funnest thing you do in your life.
Okay, I don't like to be made fun of.
But you weren't really the butt of the joke. You
No,
were
I'm
like-
not. I'm just saying. Just put
No,
it out.
but
Put it out
I
there.
will grind you.
No,
fuck
she,
up and
what?
make
But
me
see,
the
this
butt
is
of
the
joke.
thing, though. You gotta realize, Saf, when she responded to when that video went up, that could have went either way.
Yeah.
She laughed at herself in that moment. Somebody that was less secure, because we're all insecure. Somebody that was less secure than Saf is like, oh, he just tried to chop me up and make me look crazy.
Tell me, if I could ask, what happened? Like, what made y'all think like that on her joint? Because I told y'all what fucked me
No,
over.
because it made her look like the lush.
Yeah.
It made her the alcoholic girl.
For real?
It started off with South drank everything, and then it was definitely the way that shit was edited. Definitely,
He chopped that shit up so well.
But it was
sometimes.
dope.
It's
But I
dope.
loved it.
Be like, wow.
But I
But
reposted
hold
it, so
up.
obviously I liked
That's
it.
not my
Like,
call. When she hit me up and she's like, yo, I love that joint. That shit was funny as shit. Cool.
it was what it was.
But
Like, I
that's
wasn't.
why Saf is Saf.
Exactly.
Everybody's
I'ma
not
be
built
honest.
for that.
We
That's
had-
the reason we're doing what we're doing now.
We had my
If you-
entertainment lawyer on, right?
Mhm.
The day before and the day after. He said, "Yo, don't let that boy make me look crazy." Cause he a little older and he's one of the tip. Like he don't. I'm gonna be honest. He don't mess with a lot of white people like that. Just from
And there's
past
boundaries.
experiences.
There's certain realms that stick.
he told
Yeah.
me,
And
"Don't
he
let that boy
understands
play
that.
with my life."
But he said older too, so it's also some generational things too.
He's like
It's also-
45. He
it's-
But it's
said-
still, a lot of that shit hasn't gone anywhere.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So he
I
just said,
feel
"Don't
like-
let that boy play with my life." That's all he kept saying. Don't let that boy play with my life.
Because it's the whole thing.
Like something like that with the wrong
It's
person
the whole theory
could
that
have
we gotta
gone.
work 3
all
times
the way
as
wrong.
hard to get half as far. So the same way that we can make jokes out of him, it has a different effect on us if it's vice versa. Now, if we're fair and if we can find balance in that, then it's not that bad. But when listen to what you said, he put up something that you knew where it came from, but your folks thought that it was
It was
enough for
otherwise,
you to actually
absolutely.
communicate yourself.
Right.
They didn't just say, no, that was a bad joint. They say, yo, possibly might have to get away from him.
Right.
Because that's how thin the ice is under our fucking skates. You see what I'm saying? And this is not, you know, me. I don't like the cop out. I work, I hustle, I fight, I shoot. Like, I'm not somebody that begs anybody for anything. But I also know what the war is that I'm fighting. You see what I'm saying? So where, like, even with you being on here, the way we're joking with you now, I would never misrepresent you just because you're the, quote unquote, the white guy. You know why? Because you're my white guy, if nothing else.
Facts.
I brought you here. Facts. You see what I'm saying? Even if we gonna play the games, even if we joke, even if I grind you up in front of him, it's because I'm gonna grind him up too. And you shouldn't be exempt. It's not because you're white.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess what? He grinds me up every goddamn day.
I call her ugly more than anybody she's ever met in her life.
That's my salutation. What's up, ugly?
Like, it ain't been 20 people in her life that has called her ugly more than
It
this
hasn't
one
been
man.
5. What do you mean? Maybe 3. Like,
Yeah.
This one person, I absorb all the ugly in her
Humbly
life.
cocky, I would say.
No, because like, I want people to understand, ugly is a mindset.
it
Oh,
is.
for sure.
We all know
It's very
that.
intentional.
Light
Like,
skin
We
is
all
a
know that
mindset.
when you get ahead
What
of
you
yourself,
talking
and
about?
when you get, I'm cute, I'm this, I'm that. Certain things start to lack.
About to fall asleep.
We know that there's weaknesses that come from, oh, I'm a bad motherfucker and I'm this and I'm that. We know that you start overlooking the fact that there's a badder motherfucker.
Right.
Whether that's about looks or toughness.
Right.
So when I say keeping it ugly, I mean literally like staying on this level. You know what I mean? We here. I could be 6'5". We here.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes a lot of
So
sense.
I
sir.
call all my niggas ugly, and it started because I have a cousin that was insecure, and when somebody would call him ugly, it would ruin his weekend. It'll happen on Thursday in
For real?
school. He would have it was bad. So what I did was I started calling everybody that he admired ugly in front of him, and they didn't have nervous breakdowns when it happened.
I was one of them.
You see what I'm saying? I used to call his mom ugly. And she would be like, fuck out of here, Pikachu. Like it was like
You got
a
some.
joke.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got some like real like believable eyes. Like when you.
when I said we here, you was with me.
Yeah, that nigga got me.
Somebody
but-
That nigga got me.
But at the end of the day, I really my
This
biggest.
lying ass nigga. Say,
I'm a Gemini for whatever that means.
You a Gemini?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
This
But-
shit
he had shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you why we
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why we get a bad rep.
because you use
We
it.
don't know how to be fake.
No, real shit.
Everybody has both extremes of emotions.
You want to hear something funny?
We wear them shits.
Want to hear something funny?
We wear the
Headphones,
good
always.
and the bad on the same shirt.
What other sign has that same type of trait? You think?
I don't know
Libras.
because I'm not big on.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Stars and Quasars.
Hater.
I'm an Aquarius.
No, that's not the traits that y'all have.
So is that what they give y'all? They give y'all two faces?
No, y'all get two-faced.
I'm like, and I'm
The
saying
thing
this
about us is I ain't gonna lie to you. What I've learned about just my sign, period, or just us in general, is like I'm never disrespectful, but I always keep it real.
Crazy thing is,
I'm gonna always tell you how it is, and I'm gonna always be logical about it. Now, I'm logical of emotion, even though it's not always the best.
All right, so respectfully, I'm gonna tell you why I said Libras, because we balance things out just like as a two-faced alleged person. So we always assess the situation and see what's necessary
Honestly,
to do what's
I gotta tell
necessary.
y'all something real quick. They said that Aquarius, like I got a big on it after my breakup. I'm gonna keep it G, the astrology shit, but
what's
who
her
I'm
name?
compatible with.
Right.
What's her name? Not the ex, the one that put you on astrology.
It's a couple people.
And but they said you got them all. You got
No,
all
but
the
you,
girls.
what I started to understand
you
is
got all the girls.
the understand is all of them. Who I'm like more
Stars.
compatible with, right?
Yeah.
And it always fell under Geminis, Libras.
What?
Yo,
Hater.
he took a deep breath for Libras, yo.
Because I'm just starting
Y'all
to
ain't
meet Libras.
cool.
You get what I'm saying?
You're absolutely
I'm just
cool.
starting to
No, he
meet
said y'all
Libras.
ain't.
No, I'm saying who I'm compatible with
Yeah,
that
I'm
I
fucking
fuck
with
with. Like Geminis, like they get on my nerves, but I love them. And we here with it because we both real with each other
Now I'm sitting
all
here
the
like,
time.
now I'm sitting here thinking if I saw him with my sister,
How would that work?
because my sister's 2 days apart.
Yeah.
No, see, and the crazy part about it is like Geminis, the Geminis. I'm gonna sip to this. Geminis, like a lot of my, like a lot of the people that's in my life. So it's Geminis, Libras, and Sagittarius. I'm straight
That shit
with
matches
them. Yeah, I'm straight with them.
according to the stars.
Yeah, but granted, the people that are coming into my life, those type people,
It's who
I can
you
be
vibe
real with. I can be real with, and they can be real with me. Now, granted, the only people that actually get on my nerves the most is Geminis.
Oh, okay.
I love them to death.
But he
Get on
don't
my
say
nerves.
You know what that means?
Like we like one and the same.
What's up?
Oh shit. Never mind.
If somebody takes a shot without me again, I'm gonna be.
You don't need
I'll
no
take
more
offense.
shot. Get him a shot of
I'm gonna
water.
take offense.
I got
Give
some
him a
more
shot
Henny
of
in my
water.
car.
Get him a shot of water and some ginger
The
ale.
twist is,
I got Henny in my
I'm
car.
not sure.
twist is,
Anyway.
and I'm because y'all can't see this. This shit doesn't say Hennessy.
Let's see, Henny.
It says Henny
VS.
VS, and under it, it says 50 milligrams of THC.
Oh shit! Somebody gave this to
This
me.
is not fucking alcohol. It's weed, yo.
All right, hold on. Let's not drink.
Do not
It's
give that to me.
weediac.
I'll
She
pass
was
out
trying-
right
I got some more Henny in the car.
She was trying to shut somebody down. You,
Niggas gonna have to take
bro,
a drug
you see,
test.
you see, I had to read the bottle to y'all because when
Shout
I
out
saw
to-
Henny,
Shout out to
I'm
the
like,
Gemini.
this ain't the.
All right, well, I'm about to go to
I'm
my
a
car
cognac
and get
nigga.
some.
That's not the label I'm used to.
I know.
Tell me, you
Guess
know why
what?
I stopped? I started like
I was
heavy
drunk
on
when
this.
somebody gave it to me.
No, I can wake up off Henny and not have no type of hangovers, right? The only thing I stopped fucking with Henny is because I've been drinking since I was 16, and it like running my family, like it's generationals. We like drunks. My grandpa died of it, but I drink so much and it become water till I'll black out after a certain point, and I don't
Theo
remember
has a
nothing. I can
problem.
drive home, I can do whatever, but I always black out, and I hate not knowing what I did the night before.
No, the scariest part for me, and this don't matter what.
This
I'm
don't do
drinking,
that. I
because
just
I'm
be
gonna
drunk.
drink what I drink. But
1800 does that for me.
when you realize that
That's why I
your
drink Henny.
blackout was the ride home
Yeah. Right.
and you was driving,
Yeah.
like I done went from city to city and didn't realize it till I got off Lincoln Drive.
Man,
Like nigga,
listen, I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. I was
Trust me, I can
parked.
say that.
Listen, I woke up parked one time with my foot on the brake.
Mm-hmm.
Car still in drive.
Yeah.
Car's still running. My foot
Which
on the brake.
means
and
you
I
was
woke up.
almost there. You just couldn't.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
But it also means if he let his foot off, it would have been crazy.
It would have been
Been crazy. And I
No.
woke up in a parking spot though. You get what I'm saying? Like car in front of me, car behind.
I know.
You was
I-
there.
that's not the
You
first time
made
I've
it.
heard
You
that story.
made it.
That's not the
woke
first
up
time I
like,
heard that
Nigga,
story.
you made it.
This shit's still running.
That is not the first time I heard that.
I'm gonna tell you the fucked up
Yeah,
part
I'm
about
really about
it
to go
was.
get that Henny,
This is the
though.
fucked up part about it was. I was 2 blocks away from my house.
Y'all was drinking before me.
That's crazy. No, but you know that's.
You wasn't at the house? Oh, shit.
No, that's the
blocks
scariest
away.
shit.
That's
you
the
know,
scariest
Because
part.
you know when cruise control kicks in, when you in familiar territory. That's why most accidents happen closer to your house than outside of it. Because your awareness, like your ninja shit. This is regular shit. I do this every day. Whether you go to the supermarket, the bank, the drugstore, whatever have you, you're traveling those roads so much that you
They some nice
like
chairs.
you let it off.
I'm so mad they them chairs. You got these nice ass
Stop
chairs.
hating on
bro.
the chairs that I'm
I
privy
ain't-
to.
That's
you-
cool. I'm
So
taking
we
one
the
out
first
when I
guests to
leave.
sit in these chairs?
Yeah, I'm taking that shit out when I leave.
No, that mean we can take them with us. Cause
Nah,
No, no,
I'm
that
taking
was
them with
Sammie.
me.
Y'all bought them
I'm
for
taking them with
Sammie,
me. I'm taking them with me. You
Oh
tripping.
man, these ain't.
I'm
for
only
Sammie.
taking one though. He can fight me for it, but I'm taking it.
That's a
Well,
third
I'm
degree
not
felony.
fighting over no chair.
I am.
But if you can't even fit one of these in your car. I saw your car.
It's cool. The
You got a
Beamer.
sports car.
I got a little Beamer. It's nice,
That's
and
sports
it
car.
can
You
fit
got
in the back
luxury
of it.
shit. This will fuck the seats up.
I'm selling that shit next week. Cause
believe
that
you.
shit costing me way too much
What's the
money,
next
bro.
plan? Because you like avalanches. What you
I want that. I just can't
You
find
don't.
one
You
for
can't
that
just get an
number.
avalanche. You still gonna want something sporty. You a sporty dude.
No, not. Well, I did have a Lexus before the.
You a
Beamer.
sporty dude.
Yeah,
know
I
your
like. I
energy.
just like nice stuff. You wanna hear something funny? I like nice
Is that
stuff.
Hennessy?
It is.
I like nice stuff. She got it in a little cup and everything. It's cute. I like nice
I'm
stuff,
lucky I
right?
know you, cause I would be scared to death.
That
to
smells like
do
some good
this.
stuff, too.
I don't care. Just pour it.
Yo, Henny been watered down a lot lately. So
Not
I
this
ain't
one.
been fucking-
Then this is something that y'all gotta realize about her. Outside of all of the fact that she's a notary,
A publisher,
Editor,
editor,
publisher.
accountant.
Publisher.
she's
course I am.
also
That's why I
she's
have this
also
hoodie on.
somebody that
The
She's
black
also been a
press,
bartender
the
since she was
voice
12.
of black- 12.
19. Can I wait? I was going to
Oh, we
share.
gonna take one together?
Hold on.
you want
Justin,
some
you want some, right? You want some
No,
Henny?
get him water.
You
know,
do need some
water in
water.
that shit.
He's eating Doritos.
Yeah,
that
never
water in
mind.
there,
I don't
Stop
know.
crunching on my mic.
I don't know. Ashley's not cussing me the fuck out.
He gotta work tomorrow, y'all.
So do I.
Ashley's driving
What time you gotta
home,
be there?
so we're gonna make sure
8
that
o'clock.
she's driving for a
Sorry to
reason.
hear that.
That's okay.
You know what? I'm gonna be out doing rules.
Make sure you make it work.
Early or
Pass it this
something
way.
like that.
We're gonna
You
make
do
sure
it?
that she's
Roadie.
driving for a reason.
Y'all did a bump into a high five. That
Well,
was the
it's
whitest
white boy.
shit I
It was a
ever
white
seen.
guy and a black guy.
Yo,
So
Hold on.
let me ask y'all a
I
question.
had
Yo,
the
pour
fist
yours in the
first.
shot glass. Come on.
So
come
he
on.
was the
I
white
need
boy
to
in that
keep these.
conversation. So
Pour yours
you're
in the shot
welcome.
no,
glass.
Meech.
Justin, let me see the cup.
It's the turkey.
Oh, hold on, Meech. Here you
I
go.
gave it a high five. He gave me the
Here you go,
fist.
Meech.
Oh no.
No, you come on, bro.
Is this more than a shot?
We already
No,
did
Meech, come
17.
on, come
You
on
gotta
camera
do
real
one.
quick.
You gotta do
Come
one.
on
Meech.
camera real quick, Meech, cause I fuck
You
with your
gotta do
energy.
This is
bro.
our boy. Call
That's
me
my
Meech
nigga
right
Meech.
now.
That's my guy, Meech.
Stand right behind.
That
That's
camera.
ours, the Delco right now.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Not even a fucking
That's my
conversation.
bro, man.
Yo, you
Shout
get
out.
busy?
What's up, bro?
You get busy?
Yes, sir.
He raps.
So talk about it
I well,
Oh, hold on.
loudly in the microphone.
Hold on.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Call Me Meech. I'm an artist out of Delco, Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
I'm the owner of Currency Combos Clothing. Work at INR. One half of the Classmates duo.
Mm-hmm.
2022
Good
is
name.
gonna be a hell of a year.
I know.
Talk
You
about
met
it
us.
now. I'm a large, and I'm
You a
gonna
large?
tell
I
you,
got you.
and I'm gonna tell you this,
I'm a small.
and I'm gonna tell you this,
Thanks, me too.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Facts.
Meech just caught the cheat code, cause I fuck with Meech. So whatever I got, when you follow me and you see what I got going on, if it makes sense for you, holla at me.
We got
Likewise.
We got
You're welcome.
we got people mutuals.
No, I'm sure we do. I'm sure we do. But when I tell you that I ain't heard a song yet, and you my nigga,
Hey,
let's do what we gotta do out
I'm
here.
gonna keep it G. I gotta keep it G with you. Like, while me sitting here, I'm gonna be honest. Let me take this first.
Yeah, for sure.
You know why I fuck with Meech? People don't do this regularly.
I'ma
Meech
tell you
reached
what he
out
do.
to me. Meech reached out to me when he heard that I do artist development,
Mm.
and he said, "Yo, bro, however you can help me, I can like."
You know that's one of my strong suits too.
Exactly. So he like, yo, just come to my studio session, hear me out. Lyrics, check this out. You know,
See where I'm
artists
at.
don't do that.
Meet
Right.
me at my baseline.
Everybody feels as though that they got it already there.
Exactly.
Granted, me, I just like.
But
Thank you, God, for
but he was
blessing me the way
talented
that-
too,
Yeah,
though.
exactly. That's
So
what
it's not like a bum
made me-
nigga
yeah,
saying,
it's
tell me
like-
what to do. It's a nigga that's nice saying, yo, let me know where I'm at.
Yo,
I think it's also two-sided too. I think that also within the industry that A&R isn't is focused on as much as it used to be or it should be either.
There's no budget for it anymore.
And I think
Like,
that
all the
I think
A&Rs are
it's-
doing it from the love.
Yo, you
I think that's unfortunate.
Y'all don't realize that. When I got into this game 17, 19 years, you was there when we
Yeah.
was dealing with Sunder 2 and 5 when he was D Bills. He was one of our artists. When I got into it, there was a real position. I
Right.
had a Def Jam Nextel. I had a database with everybody's phone number and contacts in the industry. And I was nobody. It was just a
Right.
nigga that said, yo, you my manager.
You can do this.
Take this package.
Yo, the funny.
That shit don't even, like, that was a budget that was, they would have gave me because
Yeah.
he said so.
And I
Now
think
the
it's unfortunate
label doesn't
because
even have that in
Artists
the budget.
definitely need it though. It's unfortunate because
Yo.
artists definitely need it.
A lot of artists need it. Look, crazy thing is what I've
I
learned
think it should
about
be a
artists.
prerequisite. Like
What I
you
learned
gotta
about
go through
artist
this.
development, and I just work with a lot of singers more than
Media
rappers.
training something.
Yeah.
You got to pick whatever your weakness is, and you got to work on it.
Absolutely.
Artist development. What I've noticed is
because everybody talented.
one thing about artist
No,
development.
let me
is
pick what your weakness is.
Right.
That part.
I'm sorry.
just finding it. You know what I'm saying? Just finding the weaknesses, because with artist development, what I've learned is I'm not sitting here saying, yo, you gotta switch all them lyrics. It be the smallest
be
shit.
about
Though.
that.
Take this word
About
out.
your pres-
Take this word out and say this right here where it stops right here. When you start right here, it gotta stop right there. And it's been
But for
working.
me, it's beyond that. It's about presentation. It's about how you perform, about stage, how you utilize your stage, how you do your press releases, how you interact with your audience, how you interact with the press.
He heard me live before anything.
That's what for me. That's what's
And-
really
and-
important.
and granted,
Now, one
like
thing- hold on, let me get this.
Go
off
ahead,
real
talk to
quick.
your thing.
One thing that happened to me recently was I got somebody that manages good talent, and he's out of state, but he's always in Philly. And he got a young boy, and he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to teach him how your ad libs and your like the shit that you do outside of the verse."
Right.
So, but his thing was, I want you to do ad libs for like 4 of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
He played me a song, and I heard it, and I said, I see where I could fit into there. I see what I could do there. But by time I finish that session with him, by time I knock that out, he'll understand the method.
Absolutely.
Because I'm explaining it to him while we mixing it. Like, I don't have to do, I don't need to be that big a part of his, what he got going on. He needs to have a conversation with me.
Well, to that point, let me just tell you.
And then he'll understand it.
I was thinking like he's
I know
really
how
good
to
at
explain
that.
it.
I really think he's really good at that. I was listening to French Montana new album, right? And I really was thinking about you as I'm hearing all these ads. I'm like, yo, my bro, just like you're really, really good at that. Like, I really made me think about you. Like,
Yo, all right,
honestly.
so speaking on that, because that's dope as shit. Speaking on that, right? You know how I found out that I was good at artist development? Being the type of engineer I am. So, me engineering the artists that come through, every time they leave, you know what they say? He's fucked up. Every time they leave, they know what they say? They say, yo, bro, every engineer I ever went to, they never told me.
They never gave a fuck.
They never
about what
told
he
me.
was
Yeah, they
doing.
said never gave a fuck about my music. They never told me I should do this way. I do this that way, and that's how I built my clientele. Where I'm helping artists and get here. Like, bro, I wrote a song last year. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so fucking hype, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. That shit was on BT
right as you should.
Jams. I said, God
As you
damn,
should.
That counts.
that's fucking big. Like,
Yes.
yo.
When I say
And
that
keep
counts,
talking
that
about it.
counts.
And I sent it to my dad. I said, yeah, y'all was talking about me leaving college and the post office for music. Look, I'm on BT, nigga.
Look at the levels, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a dad that said, "Yo, you keep playing around in high school. I'm highly intelligent. I know how to get by. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Tell
y'all
me,
gonna
once
get me
you-
out of here." So my
ain't gotta
dad
be the
was
smartest
type
nigga to
that
get
was like,
by.
"You
That's
keep
the crazy
playing,
part.
And if you don't get no college offers, you gonna have to go to the military because in his mindset it's one or the other, right?
Right.
When I got accepted to every fucking college I applied to, that shit was like, look.
Twin.
Yeah, like it's a different thing,
Damn, you
bro.
got accepted to all the colleges?
Huh?
You got accepted to all the
I got
colleges?
accepted to
Only got to
every
go to
college
Cheney.
that I applied to.
Only
except
shout out to
one.
Cheney,
And
HBCUs
mind
in
you,
the
I
building.
applied to
Number
mostly
one.
HBCUs.
No, don't play
But
around.
we talking about
When
you
you
had
say
to
that,
pick
I
say
went to
number
Temple,
one.
okay? I
I'm
didn't
sorry
go
to hear that.
HBCU. I'm
About 8
not. Shout out to my
motherfuckers
eyes.
said, yeah. You know what I mean? Now, scholarships and money that come with that, that's a different level. But to be able to say, yo, I can go somewhere that wants me to be there, I can do that wherever I want.
Speaking of scholars, what you get a scholarly for? I'm going to tell you what I got one for.
Business marketing,
Bowling.
bowling, that's heavy.
My dad is like low-key a professional, so in high school, you know, I'm one of the hood niggas. Bowling, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna do this shit. 'Cause
No.
my
No,
dad
I
taught me.
wanted my kids to
My
play
man,
all of that
one
so
of
they
my
can get
best friends that
scholarships.
grew up with nothing. His grandma cut his hair till he was damn near in college. This nigga is a bowler.
I'm gonna tell you, like I've been fucking up my dad plans since I was a pup, right? Because listen, I had a 202 average in high school, right?
202.
202. I said,
It's
yo,
not
I'm
bad.
never coming back to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got mad because the summer of 11th grade, I started working during the day. And when it's time to go back to my 12th grade year, I'm like, yo, mom, put me in night school. All the basketball,
you pulled yourself
football,
out of all that
bowling, all that shit
You
was
can't
out
do it no
the
more.
window. So look, Rand, I'm gonna just fuck y'all up real
You
fast.
told
bro.
me something like this before
So
about
look,
later in life. That's
So
crazy.
look, it's crazy because bowling was that, you know what I'm saying? I played basketball, football, baseball. I understood everything. I started doing that. My dad said he was going to put me in trade school because he knew I didn't like school. You know what I'm saying? I went to college. My last semester of college,
Dropped
I
out.
left
And
and went to the post office.
Yep.
Went to the post office 4 years. Then I left the post office and started chasing music.
And
My
that's
dad just
crazy.
told me
That was
2 days
crazier than
ago.
even college.
2 days ago, he said, listen, me and him be like, we tight now because my grandpa just died 2 months ago. Rest in peace,
God
Theo
bless.
Senior, man.
Salute Dolce.
Thank you, man. He just told me, he was like, yo, I had to talk to he was like, because he's telling me everything now. We sit on the step for 2 hours the other day. He said, yo, I couldn't talk to you. I couldn't talk to you. I didn't want to be around you. I couldn't have a conversation.
Oh,
He said
wow.
you left. He said you left college at your last
He was
semester.
disappointed.
It's
You left.
based on his understanding.
Absolutely.
You-
For his-
exactly.
His idea of you.
You left.
Not your idea of you.
Exactly.
But his idea
No,
of
his
you.
idea of the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Of what he was
that-
taught.
That's bigger than him.
Exactly.
What he was taught
He
was,
has the weight of the world
Right.
that his dad understands on
Absolutely.
his.
and he
move.
told me my
Absolutely.
grandpa felt the same way, and I already
Uh-huh.
knew that because when I had a baby, my grandpa said, "You better marry that girl."
Yeah.
'Cause of
Get
what
the
he
mindset.
understands.
You know what I'm saying? So to understand
Wow.
me leaving, I got
Right.
one
I understand
semester.
this shit
Yeah, I
completely.
know what you mean.
I got one semester of college left right
Yeah.
now. I just
Yeah.
got to go back and do it. One semester of college
you
left
will.
right now. Yeah, I
Every
am.
time.
When I got the money to do so, and I
Not
just tried to
even the
understand
money.
it. No, but when I say the money, I mean like
'Cause it's
to where
priority.
it's not. I don't have to fill out nothing for them to give me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I can do this on my own, my
And
paper.
When you can do it with full-hearted, fucking, you going in it wanting to do it.
Right.
You don't have
what
18
it's all
other
about.
things that you gotta accomplish. This is something that I'm gonna add to what I'm doing, and I'm gonna make it. Yo, this motherfucker.
I told
yo.
y'all.
No, but on some real shit though, what you just said was deep. Because
Yeah.
you said my father said he couldn't talk to me, and he said my grandfather.
the same.
Nigga. I want to hug you right now.
You wanna hear something funny?
That's a lot.
This another thing that's fucked up is just because my name is Theodore Christopher Muse, right? I'm the third.
Right. We had this
Muse,
conversation.
I am the last of the name. So if I don't have a son, the name dies with me. Alright, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Facts.
39 with no kids.
You better get this shit.
So just think about it. They looking at me like a
when y'all gonna
chicken
make a
time
zebra?
bomb. Motherfuckers is looking at me like nigga.
When y'all gonna make a
It's
zebra?
all women at my family events.
Zebra.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but the demeanor comes from that too. Like, my understanding comes from that too. I run in and out of buildings, like I say all the time, with Safi and K. I'm running in the rooms full of gangsters with two beautiful women. You know what I mean? And we got to handle business. Like, the understanding that I have to be able to do that comes from the fact that I've been around nothing but women my whole life. And that's not real pimping shit. That's family shit. You see what I'm saying?
And don't get it messed up because you definitely have a dope father that was in your life. So
My
'cause
dad
when people
is
say
the
that,
shit.
when people say I was had nothing but women, sometimes people get
No.
they get it mixed up. thinking
All
that
my
you ain't had
cousins
it.
are girls.
I know, so I just wanted to make
You know what I mean?
For anybody that don't know,
No, my dad and my
do that.
mom are still together now. And my dad is dope as fuck.
whoa.
First white guy involved in this podcast.
No.
You ready? How you doing?
You been on your white boy shit. You alright?
What? It has to be all my white boy shit.
Ask you about your white boy shit?
Yeah,
First of all,
Alright.
how are you right now? How you doing? How you feeling?
fucking
Yeah.
great.
Does
All right.
amateur twerking really suck?
As a white guy, you really don't notice it.
I don't care.
You
if
don't know the difference.
I don't care if you white. Oh, well, that's an even better question because
No,
I was
I
gonna
like
say, I
the
don't care
answer.
about
That
it.
was
Right.
genuine.
You can ask me
It
anything.
was.
I'll tell you that.
I
I'll tell
wasn't
you the
thinking about it as
truth.
a white guy. I was just saying as a male, does amateur twerking? But you said as a white guy, so hey.
So if you want to go with amateur twerking as a guy, just in general, if you're putting forth the effort, you're doing enough.
I want to ask you a better
Wow.
question. And I appreciate the icebreaker.
I make a shake. It's okay.
Ever
There's
since,
no icebreaker needed. With
ever
me to
since
go on.
Love and Then What podcast has been on my radar, there has been this recurring theme of that your girlfriend won't let you have a female co-host.
That's correct.
Do we solve that? Do we live with that? How is this going to go? Because you done used my platform multiple times to explain to her why it would make sense.
That's a great question. I've been waiting for you to ask me that. So I want to have a female co-host because she's never gonna listen to this song and say whatever I want. She'll never listen to this, and she will never let me have.
Because you said that, I bet you she does. But go ahead.
I'm waiting for my
6
answer.
months from now, she'll listen to this podcast, and she'll bring it out to me. It's whatever.
No,
the fuck it is.
what's the yin and yang? Like, does she think that if you have somebody that sits next to you and agrees on topics with you, that
Or disagrees,
that y'all will become romantic?
If I'm at a bar, honestly, if I'm at a bar, I don't think I'm that great looking.
Your deflection is on a beam.
no,
Out
he's
of-
giving an example. Come on, let's go.
At a bar, like, girls will come up to me.
Right.
And I
You're
never,
handsome.
I don't think I'm that great looking, but honestly,
You're decent.
like, I have a look. I'm Mr. Everybody. I have a look where everybody will flirt with me.
That's Mr. And so you said, I don't think I'm that.
But you see how he
But
gives
I don't
himself
think I'm
a
that.
type before he
Yeah.
goes out the house?
I don't
Come
think
on,
I'm
let's get
attractive.
back to the question. Come on, let's come on. I was
I
with
do
you. I
not
didn't
think I'm
think you.
attractive at all.
Okay, but these people come at you while you're out at the bar, potentially
I'm
with
talking about
Ashley.
the
I'm with my girl.
Right,
Like,
you're
Right,
last
you're out
night-
with Ashley, and women and people say things to you.
Like-
And how does this relate to you not having a co-host?
Right.
she does not enjoy me being around other females because almost every time I'm around other girls, I have a look that
You're a good looking guy.
I don't think I'm good looking. Again, I don't want to say I'm good looking.
Well, let me say this, right?
You alright?
I'm already taken, right? Because I'm with the Sippin with Sammie show.
Yes.
But we've sat here, and there have been no googly eyes. There have been nothing that was of anything of the
Exactly.
sort.
Yes.
So I feel like, why can't you have I mean, like,
I think he thinks too much about that shit.
I have a face
I
where
think it's a conversation,
a lot
though,
of
and that's
girls-
why he's thinking about
a lot of girls enjoy. See, it's weird to say. I can't say that.
they drool over you. Is that what
No,
you want to say?
I don't want to say that.
Oh, he say you're a rock star.
No.
I see what a rock
I'm
star all the
pop
time.
star, first off.
That's
Talk
it.
to me.
No, I have a face.
I'm gonna be
where-
honest.
That's probably a piercing or some shit. I'm
I'm gonna be honest.
Anyway.
I gotta be honest. I know that me, even like the female guests that we've had on, like later on down the line.
Don't say.
Y'all about to have me mixing liquor. Let me
Okay.
see.
Don't say
No,
it about me.
but no,
Don't say-
no,
Theo, don't say anything about
no,
me.
we're not doing that because you that's not
Hey,
fair.
yo, all right, what the?
Theo wasn't even saying that, and you stopped it.
Okay.
But
You're out there.
what I said about y'all situation is some of the female guests that I've seen clips from that y'all had on here would possibly be great additions to y'all situation.
I know already. The only thing that fucks me up,
I'm telling you that is somebody.
because this is not our podcast.
I'm
I can say
somebody
this.
that's called on to teach podcasting on a
I've
regular
been,
basis.
I've
Y'all
been
have
saw
had
that
women on here that
after
are
the
great additions to
podcast.
y'all.
Not even just off. I'm gonna be honest.
Shorty
with you.
last week.
I'm gonna be honest.
With
A
the
lot
dreads.
of the joints after this, say something to me
He
after the
knows how to
podcast.
take it and give it.
I just don't be like, you know what I'm saying. Like I want it to be a mutual thing. Like if we on here,
Do you ever bring it to him though?
I engage.
No, this
But let
is
me
a
ask you a
co-
question. Hold
This
on,
is
hold
a
on.
topic.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody comes up to you after a show, right? Somebody y'all had as a guest, and they literally just come to you, and they say that I'm interested in being a co-host, but you say, I don't know. Do you bring it to him?
I bring everything to him.
All right, I'm just asking.
So your response
Bring it to
is my girlfriend's not gonna go for it.
But I also understand what is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like how we're going to.
No, Theo.
But you gotta give him a fair chance though.
No, we trying to let him
I
talk. He hasn't talked.
Right.
So
about
the
to start
response to
after.
a situation like
yeah,
that,
I
when
heard it
Theo
wrong.
brings you somebody that he's like, you know what, that would be somebody that's dope for us to. Your response is, my girl's not gonna go for it.
No. My response is almost always bring her on right away. And he has done.
No, after
It's
that.
after they've been on.
After that.
So say you have a potential guest.
we're talking about
No,
after the
you've
fact.
had a guess.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking about-
a guest.
We're after the fact. This
Damn.
I know we
this
gotta,
person- let's
we
call
gotta
her
share one or something.
AB.
There's one more left.
AB left the podcast, and we were talking about AB
I got a
after the
cup, you can have
after
it.
the fact. I go bring her back on as a co-host. He goes, okay, I'll do that. Never happens.
Who?
Anyone?
Podcast beef?
No, ain't. God, get the fuck out of here, bro.
No.
You say we never had an AB?
Bro, you ain't never tell me to bring nobody to the fuck back on.
Y'all don't
here.
even realize
Yes,
this is
thank
happening.
you.
We've had female co-hosts.
That
I
was a
said to bring her
deflection.
on.
Who? Like, give me one. Give me one right now.
Thank
Give me
you.
one. Give me
I
one
don't
you
know
said.
those
Bring right back
names.
on.
That's my problem. I don't know what's
Damn, you got a cup? No.
No,
I'ma give
but
you the can.
that's a
I'm gonna
deflection though.
Who was like 2
No,
episodes
I literally
ago?
hold on. It's not your
Ken
show.
Lo.
This- Yo,
No, before her.
Theo.
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
That's your show. It's my show. I
sorry.
asked you a specific question,
Uh-huh.
and I asked you when he says this is somebody that might make sense for us, because he said that he's done that before. What is your response based on business or based on your significant other's comfortability?
Mine?
Yes.
My significant...
No, your
Yep,
response.
That's the answer.
My
That's the answer.
That's
Yeah.
it. He started it twice.
No.
That's the answer.
I want you to finish your sentence.
He said my
What is your
significant.
response? Is your
my
response
sig-
based on your professional,
He said it twice.
No, it's about the.
or
it's
is it about the
the-
significant other?
Because
He just said it, though.
He just
He
had
didn't
me with
finish
a
his
dry
sentence.
erase
He
board
said
on
it.
his show.
He didn't
heard-
finish
we
his
heard him
answer.
say it,
I'm not
though.
going
He
for
just
that.
had me and my woman with a dry erase board on his show talking about our personal sex life. I'm asking you about podcasting. Don't start
I'm
stuttering.
gonna be honest
now.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is
Can't wait till it airs.
time out. I'm a witness
No.
to say that it's really not. It's not him, but this is
But I
his
wanna hear
shit.
it out of his
You know what I'm
mouth, though.
saying?
I want
I
to hear it out
need
of his
him
mouth.
to say it.
That's my point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't get the fucking.
That's like
say-
him talking for
I
me.
didn't get to pass my dry erase board to you to answer the question about my girl.
But your answer was bullshit.
We won.
Together as a unit. Well,
That's how
we
you
never
supposed
even
to win.
added that shit up.
That's
we
how
never
you
added
supposed
that up.
to win.
Y'all ain't beat us. Y'all
That's
ain't
how
beat
you
us.
supposed to win. But go ahead, bro.
What is my question? Because there's been a lot
The
of...
question is, when you have these, because you're somebody that clearly, as far as I know, you understand that there's value in adding a female perspective to your podcast.
Correct.
You also feel like it's not from the fact that she doesn't even have to be the most feminine. She could be a lesbian, whatever have you. And if she adds in
Like
good
lesbians.
content, you would like to have another
Like them.
dynamic, right?
Correct.
So when
You like girls who like
you're-
girls?
So when a person at like Theo is your co-host, but he's also the part that we skip over. He's somebody that bought into your machine, the same way that she bought into my machine.
When I was suckered.
Yeah, I swindled her, but it worked great. But what happens
I got
is
swindled too.
Okay.
when I'm somebody that's in here and I'm like, bro, that's something that could be dope for us, and it's a female, and you agree that it could be dope. You know that episode was fire. You know we could recreate that at least once a month. Is your response, my
You
girl
about to
doesn't
mix my
want it?
liquor? Give me some.
Ooh.
So my first response is the way that my relationship would benefit from it. Because this podcast
Answer the
is...
question. Hit that fucking gavel. and
You know what's crazy?
Hit
He
the
Don't
presented
hit
gavel.
the
something
gavel. Don't hit the
earlier.
gavel.
He presented something earlier and he said, I'm super simple. I went yes or no.
Hit the gavel.
And he presented that to K. He said, this is a yes or no. Every time that I presented this question and
'Cause
I
he's in
reworded it
charge.
5 different times, you have not been able to answer it straight up.
My girl's gonna listen to this. Okay. All right. So
I was
it.
on your pod with my lady talking about shit that I didn't even know she talking about in public.
give me a straight question. I'll give you a straight answer.
Is the reason that you don't have a female co-host because your woman wouldn't have it?
Correct. Yes.
Why is that enough to sacrifice the fact that the continuity of your brand could be better with a female?
First part, one, because
Happy wife, happy life.
it's not a wife. It's just happy
Same shit.
she, happy me.
Happy girlfriend, happy
I
girlfriend.
go happy she, happy me.
Happy girlfriend, happy year-end.
Yeah, I don't need drama.
Long as she happy, fuck it.
First part, I don't need drama. Second part,
That's it. We said that. Yeah.
So if I could give you a Sophia, like, and this is safe, right?
Yeah.
For both of y'all, right? I could say, yo, Soph loves what y'all doing. She would love to be a part of what y'all doing. You know what I mean? She got Sundays open. And she was willing to come. Would she be resented?
if Thea
If she looks good.
if Thea
Soph is
presented,
beautiful.
No, she is.
Soph is beautiful.
But what I'm saying
but
to you,
Soph
she
is
looks-
also neutral, my co-host, and somebody that was introduced not from a personal place, but as a business person
Professionally.
that's media ready.
Right.
so as Love and Then What, the idea if it came from Theo first, I would have a platform to argue on.
Okay. As long
But
as
if
it's
it
not your
came from-
idea.
If it
Yeah.
came from me, because my girl automatically thinks everyone's flirting with me, and I did not think this was a
See,
thing.
but
And I also
when I was telling y'all that sought after,
But guess what?
when I was telling y'all sought after, I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it 100, transparent as I possibly can. When I say sought after, a lot of people that like guests or whatever we have, we get lit. They sought after me, not even about the podcast. What's up with
They be
you?
trying to holler at you.
Lifestyle. But what did I say?
So that's two different things then.
But what did I say when we was recording?
And that's the only thing about
That's two
having
different
a guest sometimes.
But what I said when we was recording the episode for them is that my significant other records and watches 90% of the women I interview flirt
They
with me
flirt.
because they don't have a better out. It's not because they want me.
But guess what?
That's how they know how to present.
But
it.
that's
that's-
the one-off because those are guests, right? Those are one-offs. I want to also speak to the fact that we are literally two opposite sex, and your woman literally films us recording every single episode for hundreds
Twice a
of
week.
episodes now, and there's no thing because
I ain't even
And
gonna
when
lie,
the
I didn't even
cameras-
know that.
No, I'll do you one better because this is something that you kind of was trying to get into the first time we was here. When the cameras go off, my girl goes to bed.
and we be
And me
talking
and
for
Sam
hours.
sit there for 4 more hours and smoke and drink together and talk shit.
That's the beauty.
She doesn't
of
have to monitor
relationships.
us.
No, that's my point.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like we literally will sit there 4 hours after being drunk already and
Right.
drink some more. Because just like she's a former bartender at some point in her life, I'm the same nigga that's able to be in the bar when the doors is locked.
Right.
That's how I came up. You see what I'm saying? I'm the same nigga that they like, yo, boy, a little creepy. Do me a favor and hang out a little
Right.
while and I'll pour you
Are
drinks.
you saying
too.
you're creepy?
No,
No,
I'm the guy
He's
that
the one to watch
protects
the
her
creepy
from-
guys.
Yeah, no, talking about say you never been in a bar like I'm cool with bartenders where it's the same type.
Yeah.
This nigga keep trying to talk to me and he's sitting right there. So now I'm
And
the
you just-
conversation.
Exactly.
Like what's
or
up?
matter of fact, you just stay here till that nigga leave because I need you to make. I need to be protected. Like I know
They
that
know
you
that
got
they
me.
can't do nothing on your watch.
My point. I need
And
to be
she
protected.
knows that you're respectable enough for that. She
Right.
doesn't have to announce that.
You keep buying me
She keeps
drinks.
talking to you. So he
Exactly.
knows that you're paying attention to her.
Exactly.
Like, when I talk about us being great together, and this is not a race thing. This is just as well as you. Like, you're in my fold now. I've been on your platform multiple times. You, thank God, have been on my platform. I appreciate this. Now, we're a part of a fold.
Yes.
I don't want anybody that feels like I'm somebody that they're comfortable with to feel like they ever have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I can know that you sell pussy. If you're not trying to scheme me, I don't want to see you get hurt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Why do you,
I mean, bro, you done.
I had to utilize that. It's only funny because I,
mean,
just
if you-
seen it like 2
Because it
hours
was, like,
ago.
very
on
to the end of the
If you
spectrum.
Instagram.
if you've ever sold Brillo pads in the hood, you sold them from everything from
That's such
the
a
fucking.
specific thing to sell.
But Brillo pads?
I
No,
tell you about
pussy.
AAU
No,
teams.
because people
I
less
tell
people
you
sell
about
Brillo pads
AAU
than pussies.
teams
I'm
that
just
made
saying.
$100,000
I think selling
off
Brillo
of
pads
duct
is a little
tape.
more unique. Who the hell you know selling Brillo pads? But how many know selling
Look
Brillo?
at the
Nobody.
LeBron
Is
documentary.
pussy worth $160?
They sold duct tape.
Is pussy worth for $160?
I bet
Bro.
you can kind of figure out who's selling pussy easier than you can decipher
I know.
who's selling
I
Brillo
know.
pads.
I know a woman. I know a woman that's a pediatrician that looks like the perfect grandma that smokes crack every day when she gets off of work.
Not crack though. God damn.
Crack. I also know a woman
Shit.
that lives on a block where everybody on the block thinks that she's the cool old head. And you know what she says when she calls you for crack? She says, "Give me 2. I'm going to buy 4 when they come pick their kids up. But I just need something to stay awake."
For these goddamn kids. That's crazy.
That's some shit.
Like, everything don't affect everybody the same way.
Exactly.
Like, we have to stop acting like we don't know
Like
the game.
I talked to
And
her.
this is the fact, like, and we on Sippin with Sammie, and anybody that know what I talk about, I never talk about my street life. But there's certain
start.
understandings that you fundamentally understand.
Listen, I dealt with a temple chick that was 23. That was when I came to kick it with her on campus in her dorm. Before anything happened, like we drinking and shit, she did 2 lines of coke.
Damn.
I've served somebody, was on my way out of
Said
house.
straight like that. Bitch was wired.
I've served somebody.
What's next?
Hold on. I served somebody, was
wow.
on my way out of her house, and like people have mantle full of pictures, and you glance at the mantle, and she points to the youngest girl on the mantle. Is like, "You like her? She's coming to see me in 2 weeks." This girl is 15 years old. This is her grandmother. Like, you have to have a different understanding of life when you go through this kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? Because she's literally telling you that child is for auction.
Yeah. I'm glad my family love me more than that. God damn.
Now, we talk about creeps. We all know creep shit exists. When you get out of those realms, and when I'm so proud of saying, like, yo, I ain't been in that world in a long time, but at the same, you can't tell me shit about that. I have never served with a woman that didn't make me feel like Idris Elba. I'm not that fucking cute. The drug is. The lifestyle is. The angles are. And when I say a woman, I'm not talking about smokers. I'm talking about women you niggas would marry.
No, facts, nigga. I already know. Listen, I ain't get that deep in the sheets.
20 and come to the door in a towel.
I only been a weed man all my life. You know what I'm saying? Selling my little bud. You know, making my little money off my bud. But
no, it's different.
No, that's what I'm saying. I only sold bud. That's the only thing I ever sold in my lifetime was weed. I ain't stepping to the real games and all that type shit, but college and then after college, working in certain jobs, I was able to
When I was in college, I had a house in Brewery Town.
So can I tell you, being a girlfriend of little hustler niggas, I used to see, like, you know, the phones and all that shit, and I'd be like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel bad for the niggas sometimes. Because it's weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Like, you would think that it's all a come up. If you have a conscience... Like, I know these is my people. So when I gave the example of I never served a woman that didn't act like I was a fucking thing, that was more of weight on me than it was a buildup of me. Because I know that doesn't make sense. I know that means that there's a fucking lane that they can undermine what makes sense.
You good over there, Josh?
Because who the fuck am I? Beautiful. I'm not Tyson Beckford.
Beautiful, love it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nigga that smoke a lot of weed and run around the hood. I'm not, I shouldn't be, that makes me
highly
that.
Regarded, right.
That makes me that. Until I do things like this.
Yeah.
Because what we doing now.
I mean, that makes more sense, right?
That's what make more sense.
Right.
But it depends on yo, I'm Theo Dolce. I got 8 to 15 people under me that's running with me. And we doing some things that's different. That make more sense than I got something worth $20 in my pocket.
But it also depends on the world that you're looking at, because the world that you in, it depends on what world you in. Like, that other world, like, it might be more highly regarded to be that bull that got that shit.
But
so it depends on who you talking to.
But to be that bull means that you have a lifestyle of avoiding trunks. Tell me I said something crazy.
No, say it again.
No, I get it. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
You live a lifestyle of avoiding trunks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that, like, in
I'm from Uptown. Okay. We kidnap.
What I'm saying is regards to priority. What I'm saying is,
you
like,
see what I'm saying?
If you in a certain world, like,
I'm from Southwest. We know look.
Y'all kidnap too. Y'all don't kidnap the drug dealer. Y'all kidnap his daughter.
Southwest, no look.
Y'all kidnap that nigga daughter.
Who kidnap who daughter?
Southwest. Tell me I'm wrong.
Southwest started it.
Southwest crazy. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember.
Jamaican niggas from Southwest started that shit.
Y'all remember the Erica Pratt shit?
Yes, absolutely.
On 60th and King Session?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I live up the street. I lived up the street from when they haven't. Like, my mom and dad house is on King Session.
So when you just asked us that question,
that's the little girl that got out the joint, right? That she climbed out.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
She was over her eyes.
Yeah.
But
Erica
you realize when you said that, both of us looked at you confidently and said, right?
Yeah.
We that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We're looked at as media. We that. That's my getaway. I'll never say.
Yeah, I know. Y'all said it on the last joint.
No, that's literally.
She can't drive better than me, but
you crazy.
Cool.
I mean,
I'll try you any day. I don't care who car it is.
It don't matter what car. I get busy in a fucking punch buggy.
Me too.
No,
you
I ain't fucking.
You got a BMW. You got a BMW in the parking lot right now. I will give her my pickup truck keys.
I bet you I dog the shit out
I'm
you.
gonna ball her to,
you crazy.
Fuck up. Yo, the only thing about me is I'm gonna be honest with you.
Guess what? Ain't nothing about me. So we got.
I'm a stabber. I'm such a stabber, right? But my cousin always said this when he in the wheel me. He was like, "Yo, why do you do everything so?" He said, "Why do you do everything so smooth?" I'm like, I can't do nothing. Like we be jamming. You know how people be jamming and they be. And
guess what?
Like,
pun and no pun intended. They be like, "Damn, why you do everything so fast?" Like,
yeah, see, it's too fast. I'm smooth with it, ma. I'm smooth with it, ma.
We gonna do this.
I'm smooth with it, ma.
Look.
Not tonight though.
I bet.
Look, the sun done went down. We ain't got no heat in here. I need some last words from the white guy that has been acting like.
Damn, we ain't got no heat.
I'm hot in this joint, so I
I'm
ain't
with the
am
arrow,
too.
bro.
I
I'm
am
fucking
too.
sweating
Hold on.
over here. I'm
Hold
fucking
on.
sweating over here.
So,
Bet you are.
We know.
Whoa, okay.
Kay said, I bet you are, for those who didn't hear.
because he dodged my question for 8 different examples.
Dodgeball.
Slapboxing me.
I feel like I've been doing pretty good.
Damn, I thought we just got started. I ain't ready to stop.
This what you gotta peep.
Well, she
Y'all
talking
Y'all
drinking
put
my
people
shit.
under pressure. I asked him one question 8 different ways and he still ain't answered that shit.
Because he said, wham. Wham. We
What's
out
the
this
question?
joint.
What's that,
I'm
skis?
right?
Slow. It's like slow from that shit.
When you getting a female co-host?
I'm gonna bring one.
I don't know how many other ways to say it.
He said, if you bring it, y'all cool.
If
No.
Theo, if
He
Theo
said
brings
if you bring it, I got somebody to blame it on. That don't make it all right.
He said, if it's Theo's idea, we good.
Theo said he already had ideas.
So that's the part. No, Theo just said, I'm going to bring you somebody, which means
Theo, what did you say
bring the
before
fucking heat, Theo.
Tell me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta bring somebody. I'm gonna be honest.
You gotta
with
bring your own side.
Where I'm at with it. I gotta bring somebody that's beautiful with a great
BYOS.
personality as well.
She don't have to be beautiful.
She has to be.
She has to be acceptable.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
No, 'cause
Facts,
I don't want
but
y'all to
she's-
compete with me and be like, well, Sammie got a beautiful co-host. I gotta have one too.
It's not about you.
always that
I love
easy.
It's
my
not
bro,
about
yo.
you,
I
bro.
swear I
It's not
do.
about
It's
you,
not
bro.
always that easy.
But tell me, it's not about you. It's about what makes this work.
For him.
No, I like him. You
Not,
don't
not
understand.
just for me though. You gotta
talk
dig
that
it.
shit.
Yeah, I dig it.
Like, I
I'm
talk
playing with
that
you. I'm
shit.
playing
You
with
gotta
I
bring.
mean, he do got me.
Come on, you gotta bring somebody that's gonna like.
You gotta be
and not-
cohesive in so many ways.
Somebody gotta look at that and be like, I gotta watch that. I want to watch that. Not even just off her beauty, just off the beauty, but
So do
what
you think
we
that-
talk about. Yeah, come on, man. Like
So-
you on here with me.
So
I'm
do you
being
think
honest
with
with
that
you. You gotta
comment, I know
talk
we
that shit
tryna
like
wrap up in
me.
a second,
Go ahead.
but do you think with that comment that you're kind of like subjecting yourself to like
There-
to just like society's standards, like
No,
by saying it?
see, the thing about it is you could do that 100% of saying that. Oh no, you trying to no, but it's women out here for everything.
That was actually my point. That was actually what I was getting to.
It's women out here for everything. So
He's smart.
that
I told you he's smart.
that with that being said is you're gonna find that exactly what you want when you want it. Like granted, we got people on here that talk to me regularly like, yo man, I should be regular on here, this and the third. Granted, no, you have great personality with certain things, but
shit.
everything with it doesn't
coming.
fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people on here that we had great interviews with it, but and they feel like they're
They were-
good enough for this.
right.
No, you don't compliment us well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
So
me and him-
the people that you felt like that about, that he shut down, what was the reason?
I don't think he ever like really shut anything down. We had 2 people that actually
Would it
that I
maybe
thought about
potentially
it.
fit
You
the
know what I'm
whole-
saying? But in reality, don't
It
fit
really
us.
wasn't it? Okay.
Like me and him fit. We came into a chemistry of that was just like perfect. Now we had people on here that was cool.
So y'all got a
So
duo.
when
You looking for the trio?
When you find that piece, you're completely confident in the fact that it'll be able to go down.
It'll work. Listen, I'm gonna keep it G with you. I'm a co-host. I don't say too much. I don't give a fuck about what him and Ash got going on. If
No,
I
we
find
love
somebody
Ash.
that
We love
I
Ash.
love Ash the devil. What
We
I'm
love
saying
Ash.
to you is to make the show better. Fuck their
No,
not
not
saying
even
fuck
that.
their relationship, but to make the show better.
The show is
It's
not
what's
that.
about what's
It's
best
not
for the show.
about their
Not about their
relationship.
relationship,
It's
right.
about the show
what's about
in
best for the
reality.
show.
So if we find the perfect guest that's
So when
just
y'all
perfect,
getting a
no, you
female,
tripping.
man, we right
You still
here.
keep
We
going
right
to it,
here.
right?
I'm gonna find one. It's just taking time. It's just taking more time than regular. It's not just
and y'all
like how me and him connected. I came on his show.
So you
And he
trying to
asked me
find
to
that
come back the
organic
next week. I
connection
came back the
again.
next week.
I like that.
I came back the next week.
appreciative of that.
I came back the next week just on GP, the co-host for him. After that second week, he said, "Bro, can you be my co-host?" Nigga, let's get it.
So that sounds like ours. I don't want to take. That sounds like ours because it's interesting. What I said is what people said to you. I didn't know he had the idea, so I sat down with him for one joint. I'm like, oh my god, I saw it. And I was like, again, I'm so smart. I'm so right. I saw that right.
Yeah, I seen that.
And I texted him and I was like, yo, let's do it again.
I
So
see.
it feels like you had the same experiences. That somebody was like, yo, this was so dope. I want to do it again. But he actually allowed me the opportunity to do it again. And then, like, it was.
Yo, see, but talking about organic shit happens, and that's what I'm saying. Like, all right. I was at a cookout one of the girls that we had on here, I was at a cookout. She's like, "Oh, I love that you and him did the cookout. The podcast. I want to come on this and that." I walked to the bathroom. This chick is on the stairway telling me,
That's like a
"This shit is dope."
Yeah, that's like a sketch, yo.
It's like it's dope as shit that she telling me like, "Yo, I gotta come on there to something." All right, man. Now,
All I
crazy.
see is
Want to
the
hear some
girl
funny?
over the stall,
Want to hear some
like-
funny? Want to hear some funny? I was attracted to the girl, and I was like, "Damn." I was a
come.
little lit. I'm like, yeah, fuck
You
yeah,
can
come
come.
on. And I set it up. And granted, having her on here, no, she was dope as fuck. But in reality, do it fit what we got going on?
Right.
I could bring you on, but am I forcing it or does it work for real?
Absolutely.
You trying to force me to be nice.
Go ahead. No, don't. I ain't.
Because what happens is
Come on, we got one more before we
we
get out
wind
of
up
here.
in a situation.
You got one. You ready
we
for
wind
this?
up in a situation where the conversation is, how is Sammie
he got
allowed
yours.
to have a girlfriend and have a beautiful female
He ain't mixing
co-host
his liquor.
without
He
a
already
problem?
took one already.
Yeah,
What?
that means I'm not doing it again.
All right, say,
Um,
damn. Don't
And
talk to me like
now
that.
when I
Shit.
ask the question
Fill mine up then.
about why you don't have a female co-host,
Say
it's
no
not
more.
about her perception of it. It's about the fact that y'all ain't found the right one.
You know, I'm gonna give him
Like,
one.
is this a thing? It's coming.
We just ain't find the right one. I'm gonna be
All right,
honest with
cool.
you. It's not
That's
one
what
of
I'm
them-
saying. Like,
it ain't one of them type situations. Like, we got females that like, I love their personalities. Sometimes podcasts, everybody has a personality. Sometimes podcasts and personalities is not it for everybody.
No, they all have to mesh together. Everybody has
How
to
drunk are
cohesively
you?
get together.
You hear him wheezing?
We've been
he's
singing
breathing.
with
You hear him
Wheezing.
breathing
Yeah, he's
over there?
wheezing.
I've got a lot of questions.
Let's
I keep
go.
getting questions,
Shoot.
but Theo keeps answering me.
Shoot, bro.
No, go
I
ahead.
want
answer
you
it.
to
I'm the
answer.
first white guy in your podcast, and I'm getting fucking disrespected. I want to go.
How?
Every time you guys have a question, Theo jumps in. Ask me a question.
Cause you.
I'm done.
Never mind. I'm gonna just not. Tell
Go
you.
ahead.
Now we short on time.
First white guy on the podcast.
What's your
Short on
question?
time.
Y'all gotta
Let's
go?
shoot. Let's shoot.
No, we ain't gotta go.
Oh, no,
Let's
no, we ain't
Ask
short
the
on
white
time.
guy.
We ain't
Ask the
short on
white guy.
time. Go ahead.
No, but you said you had questions.
No, we
Should
not
we do
Sammie.
segment for me? Like,
We
you
not
guys
short
can
on
call me
time.
for
Do your
doing
thing,
white
bro.
guy stuff.
Do your
We
thing.
can definitely
ain't
do
short
that, but
on
I
time.
want you said you had questions, so
that.
I want to follow up because I'm like really like to the point. So if you said you had questions, I
No,
want to
no,
make sure
I'm
we
saying
address.
I
I
don't
don't
get asked
asking
questions.
him questions that he didn't.
He
get.
said I got questions.
All right, no, go ahead.
No, I said
Ask
I
him
don't
every.
get asked questions.
Oh, you don't
I'm
get
sorry. I'm
questions?
sorry, bro.
I was
we can
asking
ask you
him,
some
and
questions.
Theo was answering for him.
Yes.
Right. All right. Do you remember one question that you wanted to jump in on?
The one question is the reason that you don't have a female
God.
host?
I've already answered this.
He answered. He said
It's
yes.
because of Ashley, yes.
He said yes.
Okay.
It's because
the
of my girlfriend,
second
yes.
question was, what would it take to change that? Like, if does she have to get along with him, or is she never going to?
She need to come out with me. And
She'll
Kay.
never agree. See, I have a problem
Maybe
where
we can get out Kay if we have a third wheel.
I don't think I'm that good looking, but when I go to a bar, now that I'm in a relationship, my girl will point out to me when girls are looking at me. And I never
you
know
know
Every
that-
girlfriend's like
Do
that.
you know that girls that look at you are not a threat because you've never been raped before in your life?
But I can
Like,
fuck
you gotta
all the
really
girls.
think about it. Like how many when you say I trust you, I don't trust them.
It's like,
All right, so are they gonna take the dick? Because if not, then just trust me.
But guess what? That's a girlfriend
Do that
thing.
make
I used to
sense?
be like that a little younger, but I used to do
Like,
that.
and I know
That's
dudes
a
have been
female-
raped before,
A girlfriend, not
but
female,
the
it's a
ratio
girlfriend.
is different. Just because she like me don't mean she can get it. I'm not that stupid.
I ain't
It's
gonna-
harder
That's
for
a teenage movie that's playing in your head that says,
what I said when I was
"Oh,
older.
she has a vagina. He's going to put his dick." No,
You said
I'm-
it's harder for a what?
Yeah, he shut
Me?
up,
Are you
right?
looking at me?
Yeah.
He shut right up. No, Theo. What were you saying, Theo? Because you said something. You just shut up.
Talking about him.
Hey, yo.
Oh shit! Because Theo said something too. What you say, Justin?
He said it's harder than for a what?
me.
It's harder
No,
for-
Justin.
Yeah,
Me?
Justin, you said it's harder for. Stop cutting yourself off.
No, I don't remember what I said.
I thought Theo said that. Go ahead, Justin.
But I want to continue the conversation because I don't remember what I said.
Oh shit!
So
Why you gonna
answer what I
continue it?
just said.
What did you just say?
Never.
Oh shit!
Yo, Justin, you're not making it easier to talk to the white guy if you can't keep up with the conversation, bro.
I love that laugh. We gotta use it as a sound bite.
No,
That's funny
that
as
is a
shit.
great laugh.
That's a great laugh.
It's
You know how
authentic
people
all the time.
laugh and you can tell that they laughing so it sound cool?
Yes.
That's
No,
one
that
of
was
the laughs
genuine.
that's just
I'm
like,
authentic
you
100%
let
of the
that
time.
out.
I never lie. 100%
No.
authentic.
One thing, and
Yo, that look like you on there, Jim Morrison. That really looks like you,
Yo,
Justin.
that's crazy.
It really
Hey,
does.
I look
27.
nothing like Jim Morrison. That's,
Yo, you don't
that's
believe it.
racist.
man.
Say I look like Jim Morrison.
He's bald headed, so he's not gonna go with that.
But talk about it
Hold
really looks
on.
like you though. If you had hair, bro, I'm not even being funny. That really looks like you.
Racism.
Okay.
That's what
All
they
right.
teach.
Come out. Look at it. Look at the
Racism.
fucking
That's
picture.
what I preach.
No.
Am I tripping?
No. You good. Let me handle this.
I'm gonna handle this
There's
right here.
only one person at this table that's capable of being racist. And I'm sorry. It's you.
And I'm sorry.
Wait. If he says I look like Jim Morrison, he
And
gets a
I'm
pass no
sorry.
matter what.
Absolutely. You know
Why?
why? Because he doesn't affect your family's future.
You might have break some stuff down today, bro.
That's
Real shit.
something that the head nods.
No, these are facts.
Discrimination when you feel
It's
like
discrimination.
you're out
It's
there
not
consistent
racism.
for race. But in order for it to be racism, there
We
needs
have to
be
swing down.
historical
We have never been
prejudice.
able to swing down.
That is your girlfriend.
Right.
No, this is facts.
No, I'm saying
is
that.
But
shit
That's
she's the fact that she know.
Like,
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
understand, the shit that we've been going through these last couple years,
I've been drinking
people
for too
have
long.
been using catchphrases to describe shit
Matter
that
of
don't
fact,
even make fucking
I'm so
sense.
glad. So look,
I don't even know. I don't even
Yo.
like the word historical in there. I
Oh,
think it
y'all
still has to be some type of
sipping
control.
with
like,
motherfucking no.
now.
Sipping with
Or before,
fucking
at any point.
Sammie. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked you up. I'm sorry. I'm
just
sorry.
snapped
I'm
his
sorry. I'm
neck when
sorry.
he
I'm
did
sorry.
that.
I'm
That was
sorry. I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Define Productions. Get it right. Get
We,
with her,
we
get your
good. We
business
good.
right.
We good.
Yeah, you fine.
All right. So look, speaking of that, because I'm here with you and I'm here with you guys, right?
And gals, get that shit right. Fucking with you.
No, fuck out
He
of
said
here.
with you. He didn't say with you
In
guys.
Fuck outta
15
here.
minutes, you're gonna want to be a whole gangster.
No, fuck out of
Anyway.
here. So
I'm always against
gang,
two
so-
situations, and I want
Always
your
a G.
opinion and your opinions, and whoever else wants to add in.
Oh, we
That
got
needs a mic.
microphones.
Although you didn't have three thoughts in
So-
there.
Give me the microphone.
So the first situation is right. What's his name? Kevin Rittenhouse.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Rittenhouse.
I was gonna bring it up.
All right, so look, Rittenhouse. Look, that's number one. Rittenhouse, right? And then a Marbury.
Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah.
Arbery.
No.
Get that shit right. Ahmaud
He's
Arbery.
a dead black man. We not gonna get the white
granted,
man
so
name
if
right and not his.
I didn't.
Ahmaud
Did I
Arbery.
get the white man right?
Nope.
Yes.
Exactly.
No,
he
I
didn't.
didn't.
I corrected-
Exactly.
So if I'm gonna
telling
correct
you-
one, then we gonna correct
but
the
we're
other.
not going whatever.
But
We're not
what
going whatever.
I'm also going to do
Right.
is not just be 100% black. Like
you know,
I'm not.
no,
going, I'm
but
not,
we're not going
But
whatever.
to his credit,
Ahmaud.
he fucked both names
not
up.
going-
I fucked
whatever,
both names
Ahmaud.
up. That's all I'm saying.
But I corrected
I
one,
fucked
so he
both
gonna make sure
names
he
up.
correct up.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
gonna
point.
correct up. But look, what I'm saying is I fucked both names up.
But go ahead. What's your point?
How do we feel about both situations?
Business as usual.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Hold on. I got you.
I think a lot of people.
Business as usual.
I
think-
didn't get mad at none of it.
And I can go into
It's the
deep
first time I
dives.
didn't get mad at none of it.
I
think
could go
that-
into deep dives, but it really is deeper than what I've already put
I was
into
about
it
to
at
say.
that point.
I was about to
Because
say
I
that.
already know this shit.
Like with the whole Rittenhouse shit. Granted, right? At first I was like, man, when you're just in third, right? Look, now and I watch certain videos and shit. Like I'm a realist and I'm a logical nigga. Let's hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Before hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out.
I've let him finish everything.
No, you didn't. You
We're
ain't let me
not
finish this one.
We're not going to videos. Let's
Fuck
start
the-
with the
I wasn't
fact
gonna
that
go
this
to the
fucking
videos.
minor crossed county lines driven by his mom
Granted.
with an AR.
Granted, listen. What I'm saying
That's
to you,
before video.
I am not justifying his actions at all.
No, I know that.
You get what
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying?
do that
I'm
to
not
you.
justifying his actions.
I'm not going to do you like that.
I definitely like
about
I
that.
see.
I know, that's right. He got a mic. He said, "I'm gonna get
I
a
went to
mic."
school for criminal
I'll talk
justice,
about
bro.
this.
Like I got
So
like
you know the law and
you know what
where
I'm
you
saying?
came
Like
from.
I still
know
got
what
my
you mean.
book of criminal justice. I read everything of
But
the
you
law
also
and this
know
and that.
reality of your situation.
I
That was my
understand
point to it.
reality of white and black as well. I understand that aspect. Just like with the Ahmaud Marbury case, we have a right to Marbury, Starbury,
No,
Strawberry.
Don't do
Arbery.
that. Don't do
Granted,
that. Don't do that.
niggas butcher my name all night.
But you
Okay,
here? We
but
talking to
Still
you.
here to correct them.
Yeah, that's some real shit though. You know
still
what?
here to
You know
correct
what? You know what? I'm gonna take a
Respect
shot to that Arbery. That's his
here to
name.
And you said that shit
Arbery.
right that time, and that's
All
what we
fucking
gonna do.
Still here
Barry.
to correct them. That's the most important thing.
Thing is, with both situations,
Right.
nothing made me feel like fuck that. Nothing made me feel like that this time around. I'm just being honest.
You know what,
The Kevin Rittenhouse shit.
Kyle, but
Whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Because we on a joint. We got.
But you
Because I gotta be reality. I gotta be reality.
Hold on, because we supposed to be cutting. But let me point out something.
He's a fucking
let me point out something
dumbass young boy. That guy.
Just like that snippet that you didn't like. You gotta make sure shit is said right.
But let me point out something that you're not aware of that you're doing.
Talk to me.
The fact that you don't put enough energy to get their names right is a defense mechanism. You're literally saying, I don't even want to memorize no more names. Sure. And you're watering down situations, and you're a black man doing that.
So for me,
just imagine how dangerous that is when I say, no, get his name right. He can't correct you. Just think about that.
I ain't gonna lie. When you said that, when you said that he can't, I ain't gonna lie. Get his name right.
Absolutely.
But think about what you
when you
did
say
to
he
yourself.
can't correct you,
But you weren't trying to be evil when you did it.
Exactly.
You were literally shielding yourself from putting too much emphasis on the situation that's reoccurring.
All right, so let me say something a little different also. So right now, like, I literally have generations of being media in my bloodline, right?
Absolutely.
So as media, we're all media. We have a responsibility to say shit the right way. Like, we have to say it the right way. Just like that soundbite that you didn't like because it was taken in a different...
That could have
got spun too. So we have to, as media, we gotta
could have been worse.
We gotta be responsible.
Other one.
So that's my point.
Just don't spend my shit wrong.
No, it's not up to us.
It's not. Anybody can do it. Anybody right now, like at this point, we're public.
It's not up to us.
So that's what I'm saying. But fuck how they spin it. Like,
just
we're
don't
media.
Promote.
No, but really, see, I take this shit real serious. Like, we gotta do the shit the right way. We can't say shit and just not give a fuck. Like, we're media. You have a responsibility now, whether or not you know it or not. Like, basketball players, and they be like, fuck that. I'm not
no role model.
Nah, we are.
I'm one of them people that you say you learn every day. This is a learning experience for me. You get what I'm saying? So like hearing this coming back from y'all of saying like, yo, get his name right. It wasn't even about to get the name right. You know what got me just now? He's not here to
Exactly.
You not get his name right was a result of your trauma.
Granted.
So I'm not faulting you for that. You literally said, I'm not going to put that much because it's too much. So I know Ahmad, but I don't know Aubrey. I know such and such, but I don't know because I'm not giving it that much. I wake up and go to sleep every day watching all of that.
You want to hear something funny?
Against my better judgment because I know it affects
right?
me.
I'm gonna tell you.
But I know I have to figure out a way that when I have conversations with my brothers, right? That I know what's going on.
I gotta click.
So I gotta watch shit I don't want to watch.
White people lawyers saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can we bring
khaki shirts,
some attention?
Hold on.
Sneakers, no socks with long, dirty toenails.
Yeah, dirty toenails. Yeah.
No, that's the craziest
What the
shit.
fuck?
Why are we talking about this in court?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What does that have to do with the judicial system?
Yeah, for sure.
But let me say
that's
something.
what made me open my eyes.
Give me each one.
Hey,
Give me
Theo,
each one.
can we just shine light on the situation that's going on in Sharon Hill right now?
Talk about it.
With the death of 8-year-old Fanta Belite.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not getting too ramped up right now, but
take your time.
That's something that's was just worldwide. It had our country on fire for some shit like this that happens, and it's just being ignored.
Absolutely.
You've seen the residuals. You don't know.
It's swept under the rug.
It's being ignored.
I didn't even hear about
it. We got two young
Those
boys.
officers are still on administrative leave.
They're still getting paid.
That's my point.
There's a chance I played sports against some of these people because of where I grew up, and it's literally in my backyard. So it's these dudes are really running around just doing anything anywhere now, and now it's literally in my backyard.
Yeah.
So I have to.
So once again, repeat the initiative. What are we fighting against?
We need accountability, responsibility,
especially for police.
In what area, based on what situation?
In Delaware County, because of the death of Fanta Belite. She died.
She was shot by police gunfire.
She was shot by police gunfire.
She was at a game. She was at a football game.
Yeah. It was already
Academy Park.
In Academy Park. It was
I
already
heard about that.
I want to be clear on what we talking about.
It was already stated that a police bullet murdered her. This
absolutely.
child.
And then all of a sudden they covered everything up.
And now everything is covered up.
They spun everything. They was trying to ostracize it.
Saying some young boys did it.
And the police officers are still on administrative leave.
Personal.
They getting paid.
It was something that they thought could play into their narrative
of the gunfire.
And then the reality came
make
out that
any
it was
sense.
their fault.
And it
Yeah.
don't make
And it
any
all
sense.
went quiet.
Because they heard gunshots and didn't know what the fuck they were firing at and just started shooting.
And they
So
killed
at
a little girl.
first they tried to say that it was a drive-by shooting, so they fired at a car that was driving by. But initially,
They had 3 different stories.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Damn, I
How
heard
is it a
about
drive-by?
that.
And then it's gunfire down
See?
the block.
Exactly.
Oh, and now it's gunfire near the
Exactly.
field.
No, it got
There's
weird.
But don't you have to have a target?
accountability.
But I watched every report. Like, you gotta realize, I watched the initial
there's
joint.
nothing-
You know when it
Common
was like, this happened 2 hours ago? I watched that one up until when it became national news.
Let me just
Like,
ask you a
I've seen
question.
the whole thing.
If you hear gunfire, don't you have to have a target though? Do you just start shooting?
That's my thing.
What's your fucking
That
target?
I've gotten
No,
into.
I think
you
our
don't need a
police
target.
nowadays-
They all villains.
Yeah, that's the dumb shit.
All of them is fucking suspects.
And they can spin it that way. That's
Absolutely.
what's happening right now.
Absolutely. So rest in peace,
So
and I
rest
hope
in peace
that you
to
know
that baby.
that this is
Yo,
And I just
resolved
had
with
to
justice.
Say that.
now, Meech, I met you tonight. You somebody that was aware of me before tonight, right? I'm assuming. I appreciate your contribution to the last couple hours that we did for these gentlemen podcasts and the energy that you brought during my podcast.
Sure.
I appreciate the commentary that you just gave up. Because where we at, when we control our productions, there's no need for Meech to have to say everything he says off camera.
right.
We don't have to.
And he got a
Until
mic.
they make me. I'm never going to stop my man from giving it up. But what he just explained was a situation that we need to bring energy to. And I appreciate that, brother. Don't ever feel like you imposing when I'm talking to somebody like Theo and Mr. Every. Like, you got to understand, we with the shits.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, what me, her, with mine, with people that I likely fuck with, rob off of, it's shit like what you just did. And I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. That 10 minutes you just gave us, hardest shit ever, bro.
One love.
You know what I'm saying? Hardest shit ever. And I'm with you. And if you figuring something out to help that situation, let me help.
For sure.
Let me help. Let's figure it out together.
I'm right with you.
Because I'm aware of it. But you probably did more research than I did.
No, he did a lot of research because that's heavy for you to even step up. I'm with you, bro. For you to step up and say, I fuck with you already. You already know that. But
No, y'all
for you to even
folks,
step
right.
up to even say that, and granted, right? I knew about the situation, but I didn't know when you were speaking of it, the names and whatnot. Well, we just was talking about names.
That's what.
Talking about, you know what
It's
it
a
is.
prostitute,
Like,
right?
talking about. Granted, you know
It's a
what it is
prostitute.
though. You get comfortable. It's bad to say you get comfortable with
Bullshit.
these blacks dying.
We
That you
desensitized.
forget the names.
We're
you forget
desensitized.
the-
Bullshit.
We've had to
We're
train
not.
to
They
it.
Bullshit.
attempted to desensitize.
Bullshit.
Over this last week, we
Bro,
lost about
I
3 or
had to
4
go to
people
college
that
and
you don't
leave.
even know their names now because we lost them to the same type
I
shit.
went to college for 3 years and lost 40 people.
Facts, man.
I was in
So-
college with people that never lost nobody.
The
close
nigga that
to
used
them
to stay in
their
my
life.
Talking about the nigga that used to stay in my room got shot in his head.
My roommate got
My-
killed
one
at
of
a
my best
bowling party.
friends.
My roommate got killed at a bowling party, and this is a nigga that I owe my life to.
Well, guess what? My brother
And when
was
I say
killed,
my
and they spelled
roommate-
my brother's name wrong, and I was pissed off because even in death, they didn't
they
spell
don't
his name right in
even-
the fucking newspaper. You know what
They
I'm
don't
saying?
even they don't give a
Like-
fuck.
Like when we talk about these traumas, when I talk about my angle, when I give my opinion, it don't come from a judging standpoint.
Y'all got Facebook.
Your story that you just gave up for that 5 minutes, bro, and that's why I'm acknowledging it. The way that you put that into a situation, I greatly appreciate that being able to be expressed on my platform.
Thank you for having me. The ability to do so.
I
You
forgot
see
I'm
what
on
I'm
your
saying?
platform.
And we're gonna
'Cause I'm
have
in
more
my home.
conversations. But you as somebody that was just sitting here just watching us and you gave that up, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Now,
love, bro.
Theo
That ain't my name no more.
Dolce. Oh,
It's the boy
yeah,
Mr.
it
Meech.
is.
Sir
Call me
Dolce.
Meech.
Oh
Sir
goodness,
Dolce, baby. You missed it, ma.
we got the alter ego. Let's go.
You already missed it,
We got the
ma.
alter ego.
You already missed it, ma. Sir Dolce. I said King Dolce, and he gave me Sir Dolce. So you the
Sir
real-
Dolce.
Sir Dolce.
Sir Dolce.
I give all the names out in the hood. I'm good at that.
You ain't never give me a name. What's my name? Ugly.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, little ugly. Can I
can't
call you
call me
little
ugly.
ugly?
No.
Little ugly. We all friends now. I can't call you little ugly. No, all right.
You niggas be thinking y'all me.
Little ugly.
Right, that's the problem. A lot of people, a lot of people
what?
see the jokes that we have, and they think they can try me, and they don't be understanding.
Like,
Like,
I earned my spot.
I ain't scared to fight.
I had to shoot at niggas to be able to call.
you
out.
understand? We've been doing this shit since '88. Fuck out of here. Like,
No, but real shit though. Let everybody know how to get situated with y'all.
I'm gonna let him go first because he is.
Yeah, you see, I pointed to him first.
Let's go.
The reason you want to get situated, going off of what they're saying, situated with.
Don't
us.
get off of what I'm saying. Talk about what I asked you.
Hey, look what I just came across.
It's hard to get across what I'm doing. So the reason to get situated
You
with us
ain't
is because
crazy,
you are us. We are everybody. I am Mr. Everybody. That's my
Absolutely.
co-host Theo Dolce. We have all been a part of heartbreak, heartache, and whatever
Life.
you're going through. Life. If you love something, come be a part of what we're doing. There's nothing else.
Yo, that was heavy. I love that because
It's
that's so.
definitely heavy.
It's so simple. Like we complicate shit. My bad. I'm being drunk, Sammie.
No, I love the love and then what?
Go
I
ahead,
just love it all.
You already know, just like I
Oh,
promote during my time. You know what I'm saying? It's always about minding my own. But in reality, man, love is love. This was love, and I appreciate being on y'all shit. Like seriously, like
Can I
you
tell
know. No, before you even get to your
What?
shit,
I'm
yo,
waiting.
the reason why I appreciate that is because I don't get a chance on a podcast. Not saying I love and then what, but I don't get a chance on a
Shit
podcast to just kind of just
nigga.
not just be about love
Absolutely.
and
Loose a
what.
little
You know
bit.
what I'm saying?
Loose, get a little
just
loose.
to be me. So like this was definitely it ain't wasn't nothing in that
Nope.
joint because I already took that one. You hear me?
Okay.
And you still bullshitting.
Fuck outta
But,
here.
in reality, it was just love to just be Theo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like fuck it, not trying to be too extra, but just be a voice, just to talk. Sometimes, you know what
Well-
I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you already know. Shout out mine of my own because that's all it is.
Yes, I love what you also said before. Me over we. I like
It's
that.
we over me.
We over me.
You know what I'm saying?
I need a hoodie.
We over me.
We
I like
over
that.
me, man.
That's
we
dope.
over me because
I
in reality, anybody could try to do it alone. It's gonna take longer. If you got a camp, it's gonna come like
Now,
this.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell y'all this, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this. Love y'all trajectory.
Yes.
The things that I'll be able to help y'all with, y'all have no idea. But the other part of it is, y'all gonna make it easy. Y'all gonna make it easy. It's simple. Like, I know how you think. I know what you're actually, where you should be at. Now, I can't
I want to hear
share-
all this, but I gotta pee. So hurry up.
No, fuck that.
Can I
You
pee
gonna wait.
first?
No, you gonna
All
wait,
right, come
nigga.
on.
Can I pee first?
But when
That's
I
gonna be
talk
the name of this
about
joint.
when I talk about this situation, when I talk about love and then what podcast, I got an energy from you. I got an energy from
Sammie,
this
I
young
love
man
you,
in front,
bro. I
He said I can't hold
Go
this.
ahead, piss. Go
I'm
ahead,
about to
piss.
pee on myself. Maybe that's the
But
subtitle.
no, go ahead. Cause I'm peeing next. But
I
no, real
get my
shit. We all
outro?
been drinking. But what I'm saying is like, I don't want it to ever be misunderstood. We are fighting a fight that I actually see the vision for.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know how if you do this and I do this, we can meet here. I know what that means. And I want y'all to always be aware of the fact that y'all are worthy of whatever y'all get. You hear what I'm telling you? A lot of people that be like, oh, niggas, show me love. You getting love because you deserve love, homie.
Yeah.
But you so used to not getting it from where you want it from that you don't even get that. So I want y'all to understand that. The fact that we double potted that comes from the fact that I've been on a lot of people's podcasts. I didn't bring my production to their studio.
Right.
You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's a respect there. So I'm gonna let Saf have it after that. But I just want to be clear because I'm usually viewed as the asshole.
Viewed as.
Asshole to me, man.
Viewed as.
You're. I mean, let me get into the mic when I say this.
Yeah, let's
Let me
fix
get to the
you
mic when I say
up
this.
first. Get
One thing about you, right, and it's crazy. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna be transparent. Like when I first met you, right, you were cool, right?
Oh shit.
I felt like you were man, that nigga feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? My first initial reaction.
No, I'm used to that.
And
I know.
that's time out. And the crazy part about it is, who am I to say that when I'm the same type, I got the same type energy sometimes, and I don't come up like in my mind. I'm not coming off like I'm feeling myself. I'm just being me.
You're confident.
You're just you. You get what I'm saying? So as it went on, I'm like, oh, that's just
when
this
I pulled up
nigga.
to you on glocawearr,
Yeah.
they made me bigger than I made me.
Look, granted, when you got
True or
there,
false? When I walked in, them niggas almost fucking jumped over the table.
granted, want to hear something funny though? Even me being up there, look, the crazy thing is, I came up there, right? I already had my liquor.
I came for you. I would have been in bed
told me.
smoking weed.
He told me he
I
came for
literally
you.
pulled up because you was on the flyer.
He literally told me that.
Funny? Me being up there, right? I got my shoddy, I got my glasses on.
Because it was early in the
7
a.m.
in the morning.
That's early in the a.m.
I'm in the glasses, but granted, my young boy that was with me, like the whole vibe of it is like, oh, nigga, what you think you're a superstar? No, I'm just up early,
in the morning.
and I need this little Henny that I had a little bit to kind of get me going in the
then
morning.
niggas
For
had
that
I understand,
joint.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
I pulled up with a book bag full of beer.
yeah, so to see like I seen your energy from here, from that one day, from when I first walked in, I'm like, you feeling it. For me to sit down and talk to you, oh no, we the same
Not
type
about
people.
me, bro.
Because in reality, that's not me.
It's not about
But you can
me.
feel my,
I am me.
You can feel my
It's
energy.
not about me, bro.
And granted, one thing about you, bro, and with y'all, bro, you made me feel like you fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't fuck with you because they think you a certain joint. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came here. I'm being transparent. Like I came here and I looked at you away until 30 minutes later. Not even 30 minutes. Like 20 minutes after the fact. My whole. Cause we was waiting on you, your late ass. We was waiting on
all the time.
Mind you, I'm gauging this the whole time.
Talk about. I was already 30 minutes late, so I know you was late. I know you was late, but
I thought this joint was like a whole hour away. I thought it was a 69th Street. I was like,
in reality,
shit.
within the first 20 minutes, my whole thing of you changed. I'm like, oh, that's I fuck with that nigga. Like it was different. You know what I'm saying? So I get that
got
same.
out of bed to pull up to the radio station because you was in my living room,
And he told me.
and you shouldn't be in my house without me bringing you some orange juice.
My nigga. That's
You know what I'm
my
talking
nigga.
about?
That's my
You
nigga.
don't even understand that.
That's
like,
my
you don't
nigga.
realize that show goes on from 9 to 11 in the morning.
That nigga pull right
I wake up in the
got there
morning,
at
I
9:30.
smoke weed and drink till I feel balanced again.
Right.
Me being somewhere at 9 and knowing that niggas is gonna put me on the microphone.
You drink. Yeah, I drink.
You know what I mean?
Hold
That's
up.
different.
Can I
went
be
there
selfish
strictly for him.
and ask a question? I want to know what perspective I give. I want to know what perception I give off to both of you guys.
Ooh, I like that.
So, can I go first or you want to go?
No, he
No,
goes,
I want
let
Justin
him
to go first. Let him go
first.
first.
he goes first.
The perception you give to me,
Yeah.
in the context of your
Of
podcast,
everything, because you
No,
guys study. You study me,
perception.
everything.
You don't know her in 8 different realms. Talk about the 3 you know her in.
Sure. Thank you.
God damn.
I'm that deep. I'm complex, y'all.
We about to watch BMF on
Eat a
fucking-
Dorito.
No, I'm just that
No Doritos
complex.
left.
That's all. I'm that
In
complex.
the context of your relationship
Done?
with Sammie,
And no, from everything. From
That's
you
it.
interviewing
You
me,
done?
from me sitting, yes.
What is your perception of?
hey, back off!
Simple question.
You was lit last night, huh?
From here, bro. From the time that I've sat with you this time, the last time, from your research from social media, from you seeing our podcast, what do you think of me? Because Theo just told him his perception of when he first met Sam and what he thought. So I just want to know what I give off to you guys. It's very selfish. That's why I said selfishly.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't give off. So, getting to know you, you give off more of a intellectual. Like, you are smarter than you portray on the camera.
So I seem dumb? Sorry,
No, but you don't seem dumb. What you do is the same thing I do, where we try to seem dumb to be more entertaining.
I don't try to say shit. I'm just quiet. I just observe. So what I do is,
You're the same person.
and just to counter it, I just observe. So I just wait until it's my turn. They'll tell you I have a mental Rolodex. So we'll do a whole interview. You just did it earlier too. I saw that because you were about to say something. I'm trying to remember exactly what you were trying to say something about. But you waited until like 15, 20 minutes later. You was like, no, because what I was trying to say was, I said, oh, he put the me on me. Oh, shit. So I saw you do that. So I try to observe, I observe. My dad's newspaper is called The Observer, literally. So, and my grandpa and my great grandpa. So I literally sit back and watch and wait till it's my turn, like double dutch, and then just jump in.
But what I'm saying is that
I'm sorry, I
me and Sammie are
digress.
similar, where we try to give comic relief, but you already
Agreed.
have the intellectual relief because you already know what the fuck you're talking about.
Thank you.
Like, you don't bullshit.
Fuck no.
You say things and you know what you're talking about, and nobody ever argues with what you're saying.
True. Thank you.
You just say something, and people go, mm-hmm. We kind of move on.
Here he comes.
Oh, fuck out of here, cuz.
You see, he coming. Let's go.
If you want me being
She
heard
asked
argue,
us
we
a
can.
question.
No,
Y'all
not you,
asked
I'm
us a
talking
question.
about
We
this one.
ain't
Not you,
asked
this
you a
one.
question, bro. Fuck out of here,
So what I asked
cuz.
was,
I just raised.
Fuck out of here, cuz.
because they were talking
No, I
about
heard you,
you.
I heard you,
Oh, you
I
heard
heard
me?
you.
Okay, great.
So, like, how I look at it is...
Thank you, Justin.
It's just kind of the same shit, how he was just saying it is, like, the shit that you... So, if we ask you a question, it's not no... Like with Sammie, for example, me and Sammie, right? If I could ask him a question, me and him can go back and forth maybe an hour about beliefs and thoughts and ideas and whatnot. But hearing it from your perspective gives a different light. Where it's not a point of I gotta go back and forth with her. No, I'm hearing it from a different perspective where me and him are men and we're gonna have a different level of looking at shit. You get what
I
I'm
know
saying?
what you mean, because what happens is in that instance, I got a cheat code.
You get what I'm saying? But that's
I got
come
a
out.
cheat code.
And that's the beauty of low key having like a
female co-host. I was about to say that.
Because
I was
the
about to
perspective,
say that.
Because the perspective, you said wrap
I
it
was
up.
getting to that.
Wrap it up. Okay.
Yeah,
because
we
the
good.
perspective is just that. So your perspective is definitely big on what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's all I can say is
Come
just
on, let's wrap it up.
your perspective is definitely wanted, and you know what I'm saying, and encouraged
Thank you.
for you to speak up on your ideas, because granted, take you out the equation, us three will go at it all fucking day. Just a man
this will turn into
being
a
who we
YouTube
are. You get what I'm
basketball
saying?
argument.
It'd be like, what? Where
Right.
you kind of bring a balance. You know what I'm
I appreciate
saying? Like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? And you don't even look past, like, granted, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of them people that look past your looks. I'm looking past what's coming out your mouth.
Cause you got
Right.
to.
I'm looking past your looks and what's coming out your mouth and what's coming out your mind and
When he
what you're
says
talking
he's
about.
looking past your looks, that means when he met you, you was beautiful, and he said, "Hold up, there's something else there."
No, real shit.
right,
Because talk about, you
fucking
got to think
gorgeous.
as a man.
Right.
I'm a man, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Most men think with they dick
Absolutely.
How dare you?
And
instead of
that's
their
not your
mind, and
mindset.
it's not your fault. It's not a man's
I know.
fault. No, not you.
I'm like,
saying,
I know.
You
It's
think
not a
it's
man's.
too?
Talk about, granted.
I know it's not your fault.
You want to hear something funny?
Hold on, let's
It's not a
solve-
man's fault
We should do
that they think with they dick first.
grades the people at their table.
Then they think
Grades?
they
What?
dick first, and then think with they mind
fuck
second.
y'all.
You get what I'm saying? So if I look at you, I'm like, damn, she look good. God damn. But once you start hitting me, my dick is soft now because you're talking to me in a whole different way.
No.
You're taking it like that,
No,
like
no,
you just turned me
no,
off. No, they
because-
taking it like I'm just
because
turning me off. But in
eventually-
reality,
eventually
Mary
that
fuck
becomes
y'all.
what makes
Do
me
it.
aroused.
no, real shit, because you're
Eventually, I become
mental.
aroused by that. Like I go from wanting to fuck
shit,
you
so funny.
to appreciating
Right.
the conversation to that
Now it's
excites
turning me back on, like enticing me.
I'm with it.
And
bro.
in
He
reality,
just said it so
No, I get
short-handed.
it. I
Yo,
get it. I get
I
it.
ain't say it so short-handed. I said it straight to the point where niggas don't do.
No, but to
I'm
her
not doing it.
on camera, that's perceived as way
shit,
less.
okay.
Because the white guy
Okay,
you're
yeah,
talking
I'm
about-
sorry. I'm sorry on
How
the
dare
sipping
you?
with
I know I'm
Sim.
great
So,
looking.
but
No,
before we get out of here, before we get
This
out of
about
here,
South, not Sammie.
before we get out of here, I want to ask y'all though, the same questions you just asked. How do y'all feel about me and my guy?
I think y'all do a great job.
I think you guys compliment each other like fuck. Like,
I really think that y'all overthink things. Even when it comes down to the female co-host. I think that sometimes it's just trial and error. Just try it out. Like,
I agree.
stop trying to make sure that everything is precise. Because what you already have is solid.
Agreed.
So it can't go but so far left or right. We just trying things out.
So do you think
I
a
like
female
side.
co-host is a good idea?
I think that and Saf is my female co-host, right? There's been a few episodes that I've had where I've had other females on, and I've told them I might need you to come on and guest co-host. But every time that they on there, I say big up to the best fucking female host in the fucking
He
world, Saf. It don't take nothing away from her.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think that like
I think that comes with security though.
we got to get beyond certain things. It's like, no, this is my anchor. But sometimes I need a little backup situation, not so much that I need it, but because it'll reach more people. It'll have a
I think it's multiple reasons
It'll
why
have
it
a bigger
happens, but yeah.
influence than just the people that agree with me.
I damn sure don't always agree with him. Like probably never, but no, we agree often.
But no, you understand me enough to listen
I'm being
before you
facetious.
respond.
Absolutely. I think that's important with anybody. With anybody that has a podcast, I think you have to do active listening. And that's one thing. And I know we got to wrap up, but people who don't really like may not be technically trained in this, is certain things they need to know. Actively listening is something that you have to do.
Don't listen to respond.
Real talk.
Listen to interpret.
I always say this. Look, people get mad at me when I say this, man. You're listening to respond and listening to
You're
understand.
listening to win.
Yeah.
Just imagine, listening to respond
I've been there
is actually kind of safe. Somebody that's listening to win is dangerous as fuck.
Absolutely.
Wait, time out. No.
Reality has nothing to do with it.
I got it. Now I'm gonna disagree with you on that because listening to win is the same thing as listening to respond.
False.
No, because listen, think about it.
Listen to respond to figure out your action to win.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, if I'm listening to you, to respond, that's mean I'm listening to you to win my argument.
I saw how y'all both were saying the same thing.
Now, if I'm listening to you to comprehend, it's a different aspect.
But I can listen to you with anticipation.
I'm comprehending to win.
With the anticipation of trying to reciprocate, right? With the respect of the fact that when I reciprocate, it has to be respectful.
Mm-hmm. But
that's different than when I'm listening to you and I'm waiting for you to stumble on a word so I can say you lost the conversation.
All right, so right now I just did look what you were just saying. I just did exactly what I was talking about, right? So look, me listening to what you just saying. So to listen to what you were saying, right? Everything you were just saying is I'm listening. I hear it, but I'm also going to come back and say,
fuck that.
This is my you get what I'm saying? This is my idea of that. That was cool. But this is my granted.
I don't take that personal.
Exactly.
I have
you're not
a reason
going to.
behind it.
You're not
don't
going
just say fuck that because you an OG and you don't get it. Tell me why that makes more sense.
Only bosses understand bosses. You
Absolutely.
dig?
I know you wasn't a boss because we'd have been bumped heads. Like, niggas don't understand what they listening to in rap. Like, niggas have told you, like, if you was really
people don't understand what they see in front. Fuck the rap. They don't see what's right in front of their face.
Damn,
me and you not getting. Me and you not agreeing doesn't fucking lessen you as a boss. Me and you not agreeing means that we both met at a plateau where we had to make a decision. You had to be somebody to meet me there, or you would never have to have a conversation with me. You're not allowed to.
Right.
Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rook. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life together.
Let me give you my little handle because I didn't sign up.
Is she Puerto Rican?
No.
Say no.
So listen.
Nigga Rican.
I hate you. Anyway, check me out on thescenemagazine.com. You see the hoodie. The Black Press is the voice of Black America.
Absolutely.
They definitely on sale. So on thescenemagazine.com/store. Check me out with my fly girls. We are definitely the flyest in the nation. On Glocawear, the flyest station in the nation. We got happy hours on lock. Thursdays, we at the Sippin' with Sammie show. We also on Glocawear, on the Scene Magazine, on the Scene Notary. Got some other stuff coming that I'm not going to tell you yet. But definitely, be sure to check us out. We on the scene everywhere. Holla at me.
Yo, man, it's your boy Theo Dolce, man. You already know, representing mine and my own. Listen, it's all about we over me.
We over
Every
me,
brand.
I need the hoodie.
It's coming. It's coming.
Put it on the
so
shirt,
listen, man. Theo Dolce, I'm representing mine and my own. We over me. I mean, a bunch of brands together, collective brand coming together to build a platform for all artists, all entrepreneurs, all creatives. You know what I'm saying? So, look out for we over me. Look out for mine and my own. But listen, don't forget.
Not that. Can't forget it.
It's the motherfucking love and then what?
And then what?
You're not the judge. Don't ever do that again.
Yikes.
I am. He gave me the nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
No.
Hold up. It's a panel. What you mean? We all judges in this joint.
I'm gonna put it right there on the Sammie.
But you gotta let the judge do it, motherfucker.
Nah, we all judges. It's a society.
You know what?
All we
gonna
ask
let
is
the white
trust.
man judges, or we gonna do it ourselves? What we doing?
That was smooth. But in reality, don't forget about the Love and Then What podcast at INR Studios every Sunday at 1 p.m. And I'm so grateful to have Sippin' with Sammie in here this week to even host the podcast. Yo, I love that aspect of it. So, Sippin' with Sammie, Love and Then What, Theo Dolce, Mind of My Own, We Over Me. It's all about we over me.
Yeah, I love
you
it.
already know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm
It's
drunky.
weird because I'm not normally the one to. I always close out the podcast, but
Well,
I'm
let's
not normally
go.
the one to say anything besides myself. So I'm gonna go with Glocawear Radio, of course.
Shout out.
Absolutely.
Fly
boys,
station in the
fly
nation. Girls.
Yes.
If you're
the fly
person,
boys and the fly girls, they need to have me as
only.
a fly
Hold
boy
up, y'all
because
gotta
I'm
stop
fly
talking.
as
I'm
shit.
trying to chop this drop.
Flash it only. Let's go.
Okay.
If you're a fly person, you're on Fridays.
I got one. Hold on. I'm trying to be a fly boy because I'm definitely.
You are a fly boy, Theo.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I almost came in here in this motherfucking dress today.
You know,
Dolce,
what?
you fly.
I'll do you one better. Meet your fly boy too. Keep going.
Hey, look at her.
Let's
I ain't
go.
gonna lie. Meech got them blazers on. That's ill.
Go ahead and ignore the white guy.
They
He's
not
doing
dicked.
enough.
I let him join.
Like Justin kicks.
No, what I'm saying is,
You and
this is
They
inclusive.
say low key should be something
This is
earlier.
inclusive. We share the energy. And I'm not fighting that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all all fly shit only. That's
Yo, you
what it is.
really remind me of my guy, brother. That's my fucking nigga.
So I also want to say what's
You
up to
talking, you everything. Oh, I'm
Lovely
sorry.
Beach.
Yes, Nietzsche.
Hello to. I don't feel comfortable like promoting myself. So I don't.
You should. Go ahead. It's about you.
Cut it right
What
there.
the fuck?
Fuck it. We out.
I swear. HP
This shit ain't easy.
at all.
This shit ain't easy.
No.
I need food on the table.
Yeah.
I need food on the table.
Yeah.
This shit ain't easy.
Nah.
Believe me.
Oh.
I need food on the table.
I swear.
I need food on the table. Ooh, it's hot.
Hot.
Some are saying better keep your doors locked.
God damn.
Don't hug the block.
Nah.
Out of time on the sideline where the niggas watch. Yeah, the cops.
Oh.
Tell them don't shoot up the spot. Ooh, it's hot.
Nah.
Some are saying better keep your doors locked.
Yeah.
This shit ain't easy.
Yeah.
This shit ain't easy.
Bitch.
I need food on the table.
I swear.
I need food on the table.
Yeah.
This shit ain't easy.
Easy.
Believe me. I need food on the table. I need food on the table.
Get it or get low. You can get hit, yo, because somebody saw your trade, wanted your shit, yo. Gotta watch who you with. They wreck chasing, indirect hating, till they can replace them. Ruger from PH, uptown where I'm stationed. HB said, please believe me, you related. Making more than plates, focused on presentation. Some are saying we coming to jam, no more waiting, nah.
This shit ain't easy.
Yeah,
This shit ain't easy.
bitch,
I need food on the table.
I swear.
I need food on the table.
Yeah,
This shit ain't easy.
easy.
Believe me. I need food on the table. I need food on the table.
I need food on HB, we draw. Act crazy, we draw. I swear.